Hey, dosers.
If you ask me a question, I may have a story, but
May I have a
that's about it.
story?
I
Cool.
might have one.
Cool. Hey, dosers, and welcome. I know we're starting a little later than usual, but we are here. We
Hey
love y'all.
guys,
Y'all love us, and y'all see who we have back.
I'm back.
Hey, Nick.
Hey, give me a hug, girl.
How are you, darling?
Doing good. Good to see you. Thank you for having me back. I appreciate it.
No problem. So y'all, we are missing Nazir. He is training to save lives. So we, appreciate
Shout out
him.
Nazir out here, getting
Shout
ready
out
to
to him.
get his Rescue 911 for my 90s babies. Y'all remember Rescue 911?
I don't remember Rescue 911. Was that the house?
Damn.
Was that the place where we had to go,
Wait.
like the firehouse?
No, I remember that one too. What year were you born?
93.
No, you remember Rescue 911.
I
So
don't.
Rescue 911 used to be a show that it was popping probably around the time you was born. No, for real, I know this sound old. Damn, make me sound old. I'm not that
I was
old.
say you're not even that much older than me.
Yeah, but I got a sister your age. Yeah.
And she lit.
Yeah. Shout out Coco.
Hey, Coco.
Hey Coco.
Girl, you it.
Chocho.
You it,
Our
girl.
little god sister used to call her Chocho's baby. Chocho. Hey
Chocho.
Chocho.
Chocho. Hey,
But
Chocho.
Rescue 911 was a show that used to come on. It was kind of like all your reality shows that's out now. But back then it was like two shows that was considered to be like, they gave like, you had your Unsolved Mysteries, and then you had Rescue 911.
That solved all of them.
Yeah, Rescue 911 was cool. Unsolved Mysteries was crazy. I was too young watching all that. That's why I like all them crime shows now.
That's why you ain't got it all. That's why you be trying to put 2 + 2 to equal 6.
Yeah. I'm telling everybody right now. Don't overexpose me.
Sorry, y'all.
Ooh,
I'm sorry.
Can I get my phone over
No,
here
sir.
too?
No, sir. So,
See
you
if I can put this bad
guys,
boy
the
somewhere.
topic for today is I'm still blackity black.
Still.
And in honor of National Women's Day being yesterday, I just want to ask you, Nick,
Mhm.
like, what is your favorite thing about black women?
Man, it's that. Man, a lot of things I love about black women.
Ooh, tell us.
I was raised by some strong black women, but for me, I think it's just, it's nothing. It's a personality and characteristics in the black women that you just can't get nowhere else. I'm trying to be very neutral with my responses here because I know some of my brothers don't mess
You
with.
ain't gotta be neutral. This is your opinion. This
Right.
is for you.
You're right. So, I mean, my thing, I just love the strong mindset of a black woman. Even though we may tend to say that we have issues with the way things go. When we get chewed out, man, maybe like, yeah, why you sweat me and all that stuff. But when it come down to it, ain't too many other. I've never had anybody in my corner other than a black woman. When it come down, even my homeboys and the people that I've known for years that have helped me in certain areas of my life. I've never had anybody hold me down like a black woman, whether it be my auntie, my granny, anybody that I was dating, things to that extent. It's always been a black woman that's really been there supporting me. So that's one of the things of you. We ain't gonna be no fetishes around here because you can't fetish something that you a part of. But for me, I can't finish.
Right. It's I think
yeah, but the other, well, I don't know. I can't. Can you? I mean, that's my first choice. When
I wouldn't consider that if it's your first choice. I wouldn't consider it a fetish, but I think that it is possible.
I might need your clip too. Can I take your clip, girl? I know that sounds crazy. I said clip. I said clip.
It was about to be a totally different podcast.
Right. I don't want nobody in my inbox like, yeah, man, when you was over the line talking to my girl, talking about some, can you get her clip?
No, I am single, you guys.
Yeah, she's single.
I'm single. Like, I mean, like, this is probably the most single I've ever been in my life. I was just saying that, wasn't I?
Yeah, you was.
I was just saying I ain't got no hoes. I ain't got no nothing. Like, I'm single.
I mean, nobody not looking for you.
Also, you guys, if y'all watching this and y'all thought y'all was one of my hoes, I hate y'all had to find out that y'all wasn't this way, but I'm sorry. And y'all, let's talk about, first of all, before we get too deep into why I love being a black woman, let's talk about how the fact that Nick came in today real smooth with his sexy voice on. He came in, I think I said that last week too. You came in like, yeah, it's Nick. it's after dark hours. Oh,
after 7:30, gotta switch up.
After 7:30. 7:30. Wow.
So does he want me to come in here like, hey, how's it going, Shay?
No,
Welcome to Shay's
no,
dosage. We're gonna give you a dosage of whatever you
no,
need, however you want it.
no. I would have gave you
Welcome back
no.
to Shay's Dosage Podcast.
That's better. That's better. I like that one better. I opt for option number two. So why do I love being a black woman? I think it's our resilience. Like we are so dope. Like some of y'all, I don't even like y'all, but y'all still are dope people. Just because me personally don't rock with you guys does not mean that you are any less of a astonishing black woman. You know what I'm saying? But it's our resilience. Like I've never it well, I can't say that. Nowadays it is it's the tits for you, cat. Hey girl. I also love being a black woman for my titties, okay? But we are amazing, you guys. Like I've seen black women make ways out of no ways. Like I always hear stories of mamas like making food when there was no food. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just we have the capability of doing everything. Like both like far as making a way out of no way and also just like genetically, like we're the only being a black woman means that I can birth any colored child.
You know they used a black woman's DNA
Mm-hmm.
to solve in a lot of products.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
What do they call it?
I feel bad for not knowing. I mean,
And I
it's
just read it. Like I literally was just reading about it. I had looked it up again, but I know that they took her cell because her cell was the only cell that could keep regrowing and multiplying and things
right.
like that. And so they used it as
Yeah.
basis for everything. Like, and I tell people
Hmm.
that all the time. I was like, black women are the
No.
only women that can have, any color child. We can have any color child. We can have any hair texture, any eye color, any whatever. Like we just have the makings of
Real talk.
of everything. Like we are the mothers of everything. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I just love being a woman and I love versatility. We are versatile. Hey, you guys on his live.
Hey, that's my boy Pat's knowing how to please her.
Ooh,
Shout out
ooh,
Pat. That's
ooh.
my
Hey,
boy.
Pat.
And then Picasso expired. Yeah, that's the homie too.
Hey, y'all.
Hey, what's good, y'all?
And so, okay. So, y'all, I told y'all already that we back, and it's yes, I'm blackity black black. So, we're going to pick up where we left off last week.
Oh yeah.
In case you guys weren't watching last week, we covered a few topics. We covered a little bit of everything. We covered, what did we talk about last week? We
Oh
covered
yeah, we spent a lot of time on Mr. Nazir Gray's story, and but we
about
talked,
getting took.
yeah,
Yeah.
about getting took, and he got violated. What else did we talk about?
We talked about that. We started talking about Russia and how they were being racist. I also got some more notes about that, y'all. It's
Yeah,
just a little bit of
y'all had me
everything.
study that, then I kind of dropped the ball on that.
I mean, it ain't that much to study about. The point of the topic was they found time to be racist in the midst of a civil crisis. Like basically the same thing that would happen here. If we were in war right here in the United States of America, somebody someplace
And
would
we was
still
trying to get
find a
back to
way.
Africa. Can you
And we
imagine? They'd be mad as hell. Where you guys going? Where you guys
now
think
you've
you
been
guys
trying to
going?
take us
God
to
damn it!
Africa.
We no change. We don't want you to go. We don't want you to go. Please turn around. We need you for economical reasons, and we're gonna miss all that goddamn food. Please turn
Listen,
around. You
listen,
better
and
be
you know
on
I
it,
never
man.
understood that. Like you want to send us back to Africa. How you gonna kick us out of a country that
They'll be
we
going back to
built?
the Caucasus Mountains, and they'll be on the first flight, train, plane. I mean, whatever it is, pushing us back. Like, yeah, we're gonna wait. We're gonna leave all the black people to get on these old Amtraks and or whatever cargo ships. And we be on
Not
the
the Amtrak's and the cargo
well,
ships.
just think about it. Well, it won't be no
Ooh.
Amtrak. Well, unless we going up through North America and going around and taking a long trip. It won't
I
be no
mean,
train too
yeah, I
much.
definitely heard that you can drive from North America all the way down to
I
like
ain't taking that chance. That little routes and all that stuff they be showing, even around they show coming from Africa all the way down to like Antarctica or South America or some stupid shit like that. Like, who would take that route? Who would actually risk their life? Like, people just
I
think
would.
you think just getting in the car gonna be that sweet? Ain't gonna be that sweet. Just get in the car, taking a ride. Through, you gotta go stop in the Congo. Look, I know a guy. I met a guy in Vegas in 2019 with my ex. We had went down there, had a good time. Shout out to the ex. Um, we down
Shout out
there.
to the
Shout out
exes.
to the ex. I ain't saying no name, but she know who she is.
She knows she is.
Yeah,
She remember the Congo trip.
yeah. She remember that. Well, she remember the Vegas trip. Yeah, for sure.
Oh, Vegas trip.
That wasn't
Yeah.
Congo. I
You
ain't
want
never
the
been to
Congo?
Africa. The one I go to Africa with is probably gonna be the one I marry. Yeah, if I'm going to Africa with you, that means we spending that 14 to 20 some hours on a flight, and on top of that flight, we gonna be in a country where we can't respond and be like, I'm going to my aunts, my grannies, my or vice versa. We gonna be right there when stuff.
Child, I ain't got to marry you. We going to Africa. We can go to Africa. I'm going to Africa in May.
Oh well,
If
who you
somebody,
going with?
I'm right now. I'm going with myself.
What part of Africa you going to?
Gambia,
Why?
because my sister is moving there this
Oh, you
month.
did say that last
I
week.
did. My sister is moving there, so I decided
What's
that
her
I'm gonna
decision?
go.
What's her reason for? What's up, Leo?
Because my sister is amazing and she likes to do stuff and she's earthy.
Okay, she's older sister, younger sister.
Yeah, I'm the youngest.
Oh,
I'm the
okay.
youngest by
Okay.
like at the minimum like 16, 17.
Okay. Okay.
I always round it up to 20 because I think it's about 20, but I don't want to age my youngest sister because I just don't want to do that to her.
Leo, what's going on?
Hey y'all, look, hey y'all.
Hey.
I don't even know who's on this one, but people keep coming in
Yeah,
and
they
out.
in
But it's
and out.
cool.
You know how it go.
Yeah.
Right.
And so, yeah, no, I'll take you to Africa. We can go to Africa. We can. I'm here for a good time, not a long time. If that's the
Man.
case, right there.
See, I need to get. That's why I said I gotta get a solid business plan going, so I can be able to just be like, all right, break away from this corporate world and be able to just travel. Because I'd like to be able to be over there. Just
be
about
there a few weeks.
Yeah, I want to be there for a few weeks and shit. Already first few days gonna be me getting accustomed to getting looked at because this light skinned nigga that stepped off this plane and he walking around. I see how they be looking at cats when they be going to different parts. Not just light skinned people. I'm just talking about people in general. But if I'm in a country where I'm the lightest person, they gonna be staring like
But
a motherfucker.
It depends.
Unless I go to one of those spots where they bleaching each other and bleaching like, oh, that is the shade I want. That is him. Come here. You come here. I want that shade. Where did you get that? Where did you get that? What? Like what? Where I get what? Your shade of. Where did you get that bleach? That is the bleach I want.
I really hate you.
Fuck around.
I really hate you.
Look,
and you know what's funny? Because that triggered me.
Did it?
That made me think about. Not at all. That made me think about. I watch Friends.
Okay.
I literally love Friends, and I know that's very sarcastic of me, and it's cool. Shout out to all my black people who watch Friends. But Ross was in a tanning booth, and they was like, "Oh, well, what color do you want?" He was like, "There's options," and they were like, "It was 4 shades." He was like, "They was like, you're at a 0 right now."
Damn, you're right.
And then he was like, "Okay, well, give me a." He was like, "Give me a 2." And so. No, he said before that he asked the guy like, "And what shade are you?" He was like, "A Puerto Rican." He's like, "Oh, okay." Well, give me a 2. So he was like, "Okay." So he forgot to turn around, so he got sprayed with a 2 twice on the front.
Yeah.
So then he was like, "Oh, well, now you got to do the back." So he had to spin around, and he.
So he was getting that. He was getting that spray.
He was getting
tan.
a spray tan.
Spray tan. Yeah.
But he was got a level 2. So like, if you're white, a level 2 would probably be like your not
my
complexion, like your complexion.
Yeah, probably.
So if you go from really super, actually darker than you. It go from white to your complexion, and then he forgot to turn around, so he was at a 4. So now he was like my color.
Okay,
but he was originally white.
Yeah, they usually want to be. They usually want to be about your complexion.
Yeah, that reminds me of Rachel Donzel, and I'm not feeling that.
Yeah, her and all the other ones that like to slide off. I mean, you even now you see these trends of these black or these these white girls
blackfishing,
trying to blackfish like crazy. Like I seen the one where old girl got her face done and then the lips, and then I mean it wasn't like insane, but you could tell that she was trying to pass for like a mixed chick.
Mm-hmm.
It's like the Kardashians; they want to be like light skinned black girls.
I think the only one that really is black halfway is Chloe.
The one they say is OJ daughter.
That's OJ daughter. You can't tell me that.
Y'all think that's OJ daughter for real?
When you look at so
wait, have they said that's not whoever else daddy daughter they said that possibly could be? That's the only person they saying is OJ.
This person they're saying that Chloe is OJ.
OJ slid over there and got some of that ass.
Listen, they saying that OJ is her daddy. And when you look at her, like, I'm really not disputing it. I'm not holding it because she just doesn't, her makeup, like her build, you know what I'm saying? Like, even before she was doing whatever, like she said she didn't have surgery, but we know she had surgery.
Yeah.
Or whatever. But like she did have, she was the only one who naturally had some of our features. Yeah, like she had some of our, she had a taint. She had a taint.
I really never looked at her that hard. She just was like the biggest one out the group as far as height and stuff. And she the one I was talking to Lamar, right?
Yep.
Yeah. How old is she?
Don't know.
Mid-30s?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because Kim, what, like 40?
Yeah,
42?
Kim. Yeah, she didn't crossed over.
Yeah, she done crossed over.
She in the old ho stage now.
She in the old
She
host.
in the old ho stage now.
Hey,
The old
listen,
hoes.
and that's why she trying to settle down with Pete little self. She need that. She need that burst of youth.
Oh, yeah,
Okay.
you're right. I mean, I guess.
Pete like my age.
Yeah,
Pete like
yeah,
28.
yeah. But that's the route she go do. But at the same time, what I see from her is that she'll just date the first thing smoking.
I
That's
don't. I
giving her
don't
some
think that
clock.
though.
What was the first thing smoking that was giving her some clock or something?
Uh, I think originally that what it was. I think, but now I feel like she's the Kim Kardashian. Like as much as she might not be relevant to us, like she literally
Yeah, I guess she's
has
just like a. I guess she got a base out there that's
she
just like
has a
overly
absolute
obsessed with her. I don't.
she has a fan club. Like people, it's a game that she created where people literally imitate her. Like it's the whole game is being Kim Kardashian for a day, and they like dress up this avatar. They buy all this stuff, and I'm like, yo, this is wild.
Yo, wow.
It's like a Kim
That's what we at
Kardashian,
now. We
like
got people dressing up to be
yeah.
Kim Kardashian.
I saw on Snapchat they had a little article. You know how they give you the little
Can you
flashes.
turn this aside? Let's go to the side.
What you mean, like that way?
Yeah.
But you can't do it on live because it's gonna
You can't.
nah,
Okay.
it's gonna
Oh,
stop
that's
your
cool.
broadcast.
Oh, all right. Bet. Fuck it. Keep it. How it's going?
And so, but no, it popped up on Snapchat and it was like, oh, on the little like explore page or whatever. I don't know if that's what it's called on Snapchat, but this lady literally was buying Kim Kardashian has a site where you can buy their used clothes.
Word.
And she was so excited, like, oh my God, I have Kim Kardashian shoes. Oh my God, it's wrapped up and it has a K on it. And I was like, this is weird. This is weird. There is nobody that I would ever just feel like,
Just tagging your shit in there.
period.
I think I did it. There you go. They got little sis. Little sis finally enjoying. Look, she ain't finally
Hey,
got bored.
that's who we were just talking
Little,
about.
we just talking about you, Coco.
Oh, hey, Coco.
That's her right there, officially Cosbro. That's my baby. That's one of my baby sisters. They
Period.
both my baby sisters. But 1993. I remember when the day my mama's water broke. We was on
Oh,
Cap Drive, nigga. We was on Cap. Look. Cap Drive. I've been on Cap Drive a long time for a lot of reasons. But
I've never been on
93, we was on Cap. You've been on Cap Drive. Cap Drive. You know where Cap Drive is. But she said, hey, we was on Cap Drive. And mama's water broke. So shout out to my little sister. I know that's random. They like,
Coco, you my sister now too. I've adopted you. I just want you to know. And
She-
this is on several different platforms now.
she said, oh,
So
hey, y'all.
hey sis. But no, okay, so y'all, we have already started talking about being blackity black. For those of you who are tuning in, our topic for the day is being blackity black. So I think I sent you. Did you see those other things that I sent you?
Yeah.
So I'm trying to remember what they
It
were.
was one was about Mr. Krugler who got stopped for the
Oh yes. Okay.
yeah.
So you
Atlanta police,
guys, I gotta talk to
did
y'all.
you get the
like
backstory about that?
I did.
Okay.
I did. So you guys, let me talk to y'all like we just having. I guess I can't say girl talk because you're a guy. Like we just having people talk.
All right, I'm just added in.
You just added in, okay? So y'all, I forget his name, but he was the director of the Black Panther movie.
Kugler, whatever.
Coogler,
something,
yes. He is currently filming Wakanda Forever.
Wakanda Forever.
He went to the bank, and because he wanted to be discreet in the amount that he was getting from the bank, he wrote it down and slid it to them. And so he literally. But my thing is, and I get it, you in a new city, you're a black man, you know what I'm saying? You filming a movie. I don't know what part of town he was in, you know what I'm saying? Like if I'm on Chase or if I'm at Wells Fargo in Midtown, I might not want to broadcast to everybody in there that I'm about to take out $12,000 either. You know what I'm saying?
You're right about that.
So he literally was like, I want to take out $12,000 cash only.
And don't make a scene.
It don't. He
It's
just
pretty
make
much
a
what
scene,
they
but
seen.
he just
That's
split
what,
it.
but that's what they seen.
That's
though.
what they saw. They
That's
was
a
like
high robbery city, man. They, and more than likely that teller was missing a few screws for her to miss
had
that.
to be because my thing was he wrote it on the back of a deposit slip, from my understanding.
Right.
So you had his account information, you had all of his information. It wasn't like he was telling you to just get it out of somebody else's account. Like he obviously had all the credentials, and instead of you checking and looking on the other side of it, you immediately thought that this black man who's in a mask in the middle of a COVID pandemic, was
Right.
just coming to rob you.
Right. He's playing stick 'em up.
Right,
yeah.
playing stick 'em up.
Yeah, he was. I'm sure that stuff he had on was pretty designer too. I mean, the quality of the cotton looked pretty good.
But my thing is, whether it was or wasn't, it's the simple fact of he had an account.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like he had an account.
Yeah.
I don't care what all the dynamics were. I don't care what all the variables were. I don't care how afraid you were. I don't care about anything. A
Right.
person with an account comes to a bank to do what? Either deposit or withdraw money.
Right.
So if somebody is withdrawing money, give it to them. No, that's not what you get
Yeah,
from
I
that.
agree. But we seen banking while black before. I ain't the first time banking
But
while black.
I can't even say that because I went to the bank one time and pulled out 10 G's. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
they gave it to me in a paper bag and sent me on my way.
What?
And I literally called my cousin and was like, yo, literally I was exchanging money. So I was moving
Yeah.
it from one account to another account,
Yeah.
I withdrew my pension from an area and put it into another spot.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So it just was I would never just pull out 10
Right.
G's for no reason. You know what I'm
Thought you
saying?
was gonna go. You just out there doing
No,
your little shopping
I
thing or
was getting
something.
ready to move, everything. Once you do that, you
I
out.
got the keys.
Once
Keys.
you do that, it close your.
Oh yeah, I was gonna go see what was popping.
Oh, I'm about to do that. I just wanted to pull up the other ones.
Oh, okay. I ain't know.
Oh no, you good. And so, like literally, they gave it to me in a paper bag.
That's a. I don't even want to know where you got that from, but it got to be some.
It was Wells Fargo.
Oh yeah,
76.
Oh yeah, that sounds like some Wells Fargo on 76. Look, that's the main Wells Fargo my auntie and them just go to. They run out of money like all the time. I'm surprised they had 10,000.
They did. They gave it to me, but they gave it to me literally like bundled up, everything in a paper bag. I was like, they trying to get me robbed. You can't do it that way while I
What?
nowhere.
Who? Who running this shit where I can't rotate my shit while I'm
Listen,
on
Mark
live?
Zuckerberg.
I said I want to talk to Samson.
So y'all, and the next thing that I brought up was this is a happy being black though. Y'all, HBCUs across the country are receiving more than 2.7 billion in funding.
Yeah, who just gave some money? Was that Amazon CEO former which one of them just gave she just gave like a billion.
It was CEO.
Yeah, she just gave some bread up.
Yeah, I think she did just get bread.
Yeah. Quintel, shout out to Cuzzo, man. I want to send my condolences personally while I'm on this live to my cousin. We just lost one of our uncles the other day. Uncle Peter, he was a legend in the family. So I want to shout out to Quintel, Sedaria, and the rest of my family. Just on the passing of another one of our my uncles that I was close with. I've always been real close with my granddad's brothers and sisters. So Uncle Peter was just another one that I've been around. So shout out to my family, shout out to the Adams family, shout out to Bracy Adams family as well. Cuzzo, I love you, boy. And hopefully I'll see you next week for the funeral. Hopefully you pulling up for the funeral. I ain't gonna put too much pressure on you. I know how it be.
I am. Pull up to the funeral, cousin.
Yeah, he better. And Alvin. Oh yeah, big bro. That's a big bro, right? Is that your little bro? Anyway, either way, shout out to Alvin as well. So and of course, Joe. You already know, cuz love you, boy. You already know.
So okay, you guys, while we're talking about being blackity black, let's bring this up.
What's up?
Black families. You know what I'm saying? I understand that some of us don't quite have a good, strong family unit.
Oh man,
but baby,
man.
One thing I love is a close-knit black family, okay?
Yeah.
Because having a black family is so lit. Like I literally was having this conversation earlier with my mom. Like, I don't have a favorite uncle on my mom's side.
Yeah.
And I was just saying, like, I was so appreciative that me being the baby of the family, like, I have a different relationship with all my uncles. You know what I'm saying? Like, some of which are different. Like I have an uncle who passed. I have three uncles who passed away.
All right.
The first one that passed, I didn't really have a close relationship with him because he just wasn't that type of person.
Okay.
However, he expressed his love differently. Like he bought me my first pet. You know what I'm saying? Like he bought me a parakeet. I had a parakeet named Tweety. It was yellow.
Like a dope boy uncle. Dropping money on parakeets and shit. Parakeets cost money. What the?
I had a parakeet.
Wait, time out. What is? He's still around?
He passed away.
Oh, shout out to that uncle though.
Yes,
what was that uncle name?
His name was Uncle Junior.
Damn. Oh, you had Uncle Junior? Shout out to my Uncle Junior. That's my Uncle Junior, one of my uncles too. He used to stay down the block. They moved to South Carolina. Shout out to Uncle Junior, man. I miss Uncle Junior. Shout out to Auntie Lisa. Shout out to my cousins Halen, Hataya, Anna, and all them as well.
Shout out to all of y'all.
So Uncle Junior's always become Uncle Junior's look out for me too.
I got a snow globe upstairs
He
right
never brought
now
me no
with a
parakeet
balance.
though.
Yeah, he bought me a parakeet. He bought me this snow globe that I have right now. I am a sentimental person, y'all. I will keep gifts. If you
Okay,
give me something, I'm a person that's really truly about the thought that counts. Like it's not about what it is. Like
I
I
like
have
that.
cards. I have all my
Yeah,
senior letters from my senior year that my family wrote me for our senior
yeah.
retreat. Like I am truly a sentimental person. It's not about what you get, it's about the intent behind it for
That's
me.
real. Cause look, I got some stuff cutting you off. I got some stuff that
Mhm.
I got from the past. Like, I go through. I done found some letters from back in the day. I
That
done
you
found
kept
some. Yeah. I accidentally didn't kept or just kept in.
accidentally, huh?
I mean, look. I guess it depends on who it's from. It's from a woman that I was close to. Like, I did find my high school. I guess you could say she's my high school sweetheart. I found a few of her letters that she wrote me like junior senior year. I was cleaning out some stuff, uh and I had a bag full of stuff from like my early years, and I was just like, let me go through here. So I found her letter, and but then I found one from the, I don't want to call her, how can I call her?
You wanna whisper to me off the mic so I
What can
can
I
help
call
you?
her? She was the super head of the police aides at that time, and I found pictures from her. She was my girl for a moment, but she was a super head of the police aides. I didn't know that. I mean, she might have. I
You
don't know
had
who.
Kareem Stephans.
Yeah, I had a little Kareem Stefan moment, but yeah, found some of her stuff. But yeah, that sentimental stuff I can relate because I got some things that I keep, especially from his family. My mom has passed, so I got things from my mom, and then my dad has passed as well. So I got things like I got my dad's ring on now, things like that, and then I got like little model cars that my dad had gave my mom, and so yeah, I can relate to the sentimental. That parakeet was an awesome move. Where is it at? It should have been around for like 30 years. You killed
It
it.
was no, I didn't kill it. It actually
She
it
killed
passed
it.
away just a few years ago actually.
Oh wow, how long you had? Like
Yeah,
20 some
it was
years.
like yeah. By the time of course, we didn't get it as a new bird. It was a
Oh
little.
yeah, so it
I
was
think it was like 3
okay.
already, but it lasted up until my 20s for
Wow,
sure.
did it talk?
No, it did not talk.
Damn,
It did not talk. It
I
did
just
not
don't want to
talk.
snitch on me. Like that's not her. That's not her. That's not her.
You're
I'll be
petty.
mad as hell. Be
You
like,
want to
what?
get
Who?
caught up.
Tanisha. Tanisha. Who's Tanisha? Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Tanisha's not here right now.
No, it did not talk. But that was his way of showing love. And then
Shout
I
out
had
Stephanie.
another
Shout out Rob.
uncle.
Shout out Sade. Shout out Sly.
Shout out y'all. I don't even know y'all is.
Yeah.
By the time I see who on my live, I don't even know if they
They
on
just
here no
come in and
more.
see what I be doing
Right. Period.
real quick.
And
I
so
had
I had another uncle
and
who
cousin Billy. I see one of my older cousins from Dallas. She on here too. Shout out to cousin Billy.
he just gonna shout all y'all out. We
I
just
mean,
gonna
look,
give
we
him. We
look.
gonna
I'm
give.
done. Okay, I quit.
We
All
gonna
right.
give
This
him a
your show.
second
My
to shout all
bad.
y'all
My
out.
bad.
Come on.
That's it. That's it.
That's
Anybody?
it.
Look, let me see. I don't even know who. I see Quintel in the building. Rob. Say Rob is my cousin. That's my nigga. I ain't seen Rob in a minute though. I miss Rob. Shout out Rob. Let me send Rob a wave real quick. Tara, that's good peoples. That's my peoples.
Hey, listen, people coming in.
Yeah, my family
He
is.
gonna send y'all waves. That's his
Yeah,
shout out to
yeah.
y'all.
Just the way. These is good peoples though. I like all these people. The people who like me watch my shit. Watch anytime I go live. The people that don't, they just tune in and
People,
then they watch what they do. They watch from like that they watch from the live, how you scrolling shit, so they
no,
won't
they go
show
back and view later.
so they won't show or that too, or they'll watch it from a different angle.
Right.
Somebody's fine ass face just popped up. Oh, it's Portia. Hey.
Hey, Portia.
So, hey, what's up, Portia? How you doing?
Hey, Duchess. I actually
Hey.
just hosted a burlesque show for her.
Yeah. Oh, you was at that show too?
Yeah, me and E hosted it.
So this chick, what's her name? LaCondra was there. She be doing the fashion stuff. Little chocolate chick, she be modeling and stuff. She was at, is that the one that was on Mill Road a few weeks
no,
ago?
we was at Element.
Oh damn, that wasn't the one.
Yeah,
okay.
we
It was,
had
so
we was
damn,
Element.
y'all just having burlesque shows all through
And it
this?
was wonderful. They
wait,
was
wait,
fine.
this ain't the same one that was Element. Wait, what's Element? That's a club. Right?
618.
Oh no, this ain't the same one.
Yeah.
No, I see niggas is in Milwaukee having burlesque shows.
Hey, listen,
huh?
and they was fine.
Look,
I'm gonna have to
I
show you
should
the
I need to
pictures.
be a pimp and have a burlesque.
That's
No,
not. That's not.
oh, this was Milwaukee. I forgot what I was saying. This Milwaukee. I mean, not a pimp. I mean, I need to be like a male.
You want to have a brothel?
I need to do it for the get all the buff niggas and just get all the chicks to come in and watch the buff niggas.
You know what's crazy? Most chicks are like, we don't like male strippers.
Yeah, well, I just
Like
get a whole
I'm
bunch of
not
thick ass
opposed to
chicks.
you, but I'm just not. If I have to
I'll do
choose
two
between a male
segments.
stripper and a female stripper, I would choose a female
I'll
stripper
do two
outside.
segments. Get the ones for the older women that like to see the male strippers, because mostly older women like male strippers for some reason. And then a lot of young women that's like they're bi curious now, so they like fat asses and titties.
I don't think that makes. I don't think I like female strippers because I'm bi curious. I think I like female strippers because I just
They
feel
just easier
like
on the eye.
it's easier in the eye, and they have to do
Because
less.
guys, you have to be up there and
They
be
gotta be
like
on you. They gotta
buff and shit.
club, flip you around.
Yeah, I
Like,
ain't doing none of that shit. Even if I
yeah,
was doing one night of like male stripping, I ain't doing none of that
you
shit.
gonna be boring. You
I'm
wouldn't get my
I'm
money.
gonna come in and put the sock on my dick. And
It's the sock for
that's what
me.
you're supposed to do, right? A leather bag or some
Nah, the
shit.
male strippers I see be butterball.
What's that? Nothing on?
Nothing. Be out there looking like a Cornish hen.
Oh no, see, but that I don't need. Then you can't even do that shit because motherfuckers gonna have you on camera and shit. Like, yeah,
Hey,
I'm
listen, the
good.
male strippers I know was butterball and they was sliding all the way
I ain't,
around.
but see, I gotta tighten up some sections.
Oiled.
I be eating good late night sometimes. So.
They was oiled up. Oiled,
Yeah,
boy.
See,
They
I
was
ain't go with
sliding
that. I
like a
need about
snail.
20 more pounds of muscles. But I got some niggas that can fill in for me though. That's buff like that. I'll recruit my cousin Chuck, and then a few other guys. Look, see, Portia says she don't like male strippers.
No,
we
we
don't
don't
like the
like.
male strippers. All right, cool. I'll just get a whole bunch of big booty chicks with oil
And we'll be
and nice
cool.
titties.
I used to, you know what's crazy? Like I've literally taken like my exes to the strip club. I took my best friend
Yeah.
to the strip club for the first time. Like
You let him
his
smack
first,
ass.
I told him how to. Yeah,
You taught him how to smack ass.
Yes.
Your ex?
No, my best friend.
Oh.
With my ex, I bought him dances though. He knew how to smack ass.
Oh, I'm about to say
He was my ex. Of course, he knew how to smack ass.
Shit,
But I took him to the strip club, and I told and I bought him dances, and I told her treat my man nice, get my man right. You know what we going? What we here for? I'm not one of those. That's weird.
Yeah.
Why go to the strip club if you gonna be like, don't look at her, don't touch her? That's pointless. Well, you might as well strip at home then.
I like to fly. What I would like to do is fly somewhere with a woman and have a nice weekend at a strip club on some like smooth shit. None of that. She see me smack some ass and she got attitude. You know, somebody that's like a cool ass wing woman I can have a good time with.
Yeah.
You know, versus the ones that's gonna get all hostile or play the role like they're gonna be all legit, and then you get there and then all they feelings.
Nah,
yeah, man,
see,
like
that's
that.
me, dear future husband.
Look,
Look,
fake or fly.
dear future husband. I got you because I am a good time at the strip club. I'm gonna buy you dances.
Y'all hear this?
I'm with
hear
it.
This?
You know what I'm saying?
If y'all got somebody that's ready to settle down, you getting good at the strip club out the gate.
Out the gate.
Shout out to cousin Joe. It came in.
Didn't I tell you to wave? We gonna wave.
And cousin Linda. Hey Linda. I'm sorry, damn.
He hard headed.
I look. That's my Memphis and Chicago peoples.
Listen,
901 and the whatever area code we want to shout out for Chicago. All 10 of them.
Hey family, make sure y'all tune in on the weeks that he's not here as well.
Oh yeah, y'all too.
Yeah,
Y'all can follow her all day.
Come
this
on,
is
follow
good
me.
peoples. It's good peoples.
But no, so like, and even with that, and for the record, I'm not saying that the V Live in Miami was trash, but
was it?
Them hoes didn't want to be hoes no more, and I ain't like it. I was like, "Ooh, everybody here light skinned and they had an attitude."
Oh, it was one of them spots.
Yeah, they was.
Who was managing it now? Chris Brown.
And you know what's crazy?
They like,
so that's Pepper ex-husband from Salt and Pepper.
Oh, he managed the spot.
That's his spot. He owned
V Live is him.
It's V Live Miami. It's his spot. So me and my sister was down there. And we was like, we about to go to the strip club. So we went to V Live. You know, this was around the time that V Live was doing their auditions here.
Right.
So I was like, well, I want to see what the V Live and other places is. So it's literally me and my sister and like two dudes that we met on the strip. Living our best lives, you know, whatever. Right. So we like, we go to V Live and Miami nights quickly turn to Miami mornings. That's my warning for you. That's it.
Yeah, I'm not really caught. I guess I'm not really been caught up in Miami because I started off going to tropical places in other areas.
Yeah.
So when you, I guess, you know, going to Bahamas first, and I know even though it's not the same thing,
it's not.
I'm really just going for the beach and food and all that. I ain't really trying to be out there.
Miami's overrated.
Yeah, I've heard.
Miami's overrated.
My little sister learned her lesson.
If you want to go to Miami and you want that Miami feel, you might as well go to Panama.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like Panama, Florida.
Yeah.
Like you might as well go because Panama, it gives you almost the same experience.
Okay.
For half the price.
Bet.
Miami is really expensive. Like V Live was expensive. I think we paid like $100 or like $75
for some chicken wings. I'm good.
And it was so dead. Like we walked in. First of all, it was only for us four plus two other people there.
Okay.
Then, second of all, while we were there, they just didn't want to be strippers no more. Like they had an attitude, like they was rubbing it down with an attitude. The pole was being scrubbed down with an
Oh, you caught
attitude.
them at a
They
bad
was
time.
dancing. I said, "Ooh, management must have cussed them out. They didn't get their house
Yeah,
cut on tonight.
that's
Like
exactly what happened.
they just were not it." So we left. Shoot, I was like, I ain't about to stay here and get these. You don't get a dime of my money in this month. I want to pay out.
Yeah,
Run me some coins.
Yeah, I haven't
here.
been there. I've been to Houston strip clubs.
I have not been to Houston strip clubs.
No, not yet.
No. So typically, actually, I've only been to the club in 3 places: Atlanta, and I was scared to go. I was scared to go to Magic City because my niece stripped there,
Oh
and
shit.
I love my niece. Shout out to you, Miss Mills. That's her rapper name and her stripper name.
Miss
Miss Mills. And my niece is bad. Like I give it to her. Like she a good stripper. She got
What is
great
she?
body. Huh?
How old is she?
She like 20. She probably
She
like
young.
my age.
Oh, okay.
No, she like 20. She like 26,
She live,
27.
what is it, Atlanta?
So she a little bit younger than me, but not too much, huh?
Okay.
Yeah,
Atlanta.
she yeah, but she rap, she cold and she cute. She cute. She got a nice body. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
She a good stripper. So my fear was it was gonna be somebody like doing great tricks, like bent over, and I was gonna be throwing dollars, and she was gonna
And
turn
then
around,
turn around and be like,
and it was
right.
gonna be my niece, and I was gonna
You,
be like,
you looking into the glory holes of your niece.
yeah, and I don't.
Oh
I
Lord,
just, yeah.
that would piss me off. Look, I got for sure one childhood friend that strips, and she's known. Like she didn't have Rihanna dance. Like she went viral when Rihanna was throwing money on her and shit, and she do her thing. Shoot, I'm cool with seeing her butt ass naked all day, but I ain't trying to see none of my nieces. I ain't got no nieces. I ain't trying to see none that's kinfolk of mine on no goddamn pole.
I got a niece that's a stripper here, but she don't work in no club. So, but I don't go to strip clubs here. So, not. Did you leave it? Oh, y'all was like, I think my guest just left. He ain't going nowhere, y'all. But no, I literally was just. I'm talking to y'all now, but I literally went down there and they were not happy. And they were not happy. And for those of y'all who are tuning in, I'm gonna take this opportunity to let y'all know that our topic is I'm Blackity Black. This is part 2. We are continuing from last week. Take this time to tell you guys to follow my Instagram, the Dosage MKE. Okay, go follow me, go like it. We are here every Wednesday.
Let's get on the dosage,
and
please.
Actually, we are actually about to make some big changes that I'm really excited to announce to you guys in this upcoming week.
Hopefully, I get an invite on them big changes too.
Of course, you will.
I gotta pull up there too. Maybe you can get me on stage. I'll sing too.
Oh, don't be giving out my secrets. Don't be giving out my secrets. Jeez, can't tell black people nothing. Tell your secrets.
I ain't gonna tell none of your secrets.
See, you must have came from the other side of the black family because most time black families keep the secrets.
Oh no. I'm from that side of the family. Look, I grew up.
They keep the secrets.
I grew up with the right side of the family. Believe me. Believe me.
Cool. I don't know.
Yeah.
You look a look, yo.
Damn. I think one of my exes was Creole.
She put that hoodoo voodoo on you.
She has. If she did, she might have did it when we was in our early 20s.
She put that thing on you and put that thing on you, okay?
Yeah. Well, she's married now, so she put it on somebody else. It
didn't wear. It wore off on you.
Yeah, it's been worn off big time.
Okay,
Big Don.
So
Don Magic Wand was good, baby. All right.
Hold it down. See, let me get my shit off real fast. Let me talk to my viewers and his viewers. I keep telling him that he needs to wave at y'all.
Okay, yeah, you're right. I know. I'm bad.
He is horrible. He don't
Portia
said Creole.
Portia Creole. Oh Lord, she out here. Yeah.
Portia, I believe it. Looking at you, darling.
Portia, your real last name Strap? Like Strap, or is it because That a bad question.
That was my exhale. But everybody was back and listen to this on Apple Pod.
Damn.
Quick shameless plug moment. We are available on all podcast platforms. You can find us on iHeart. You can find us on Spotify. You can find us on Apple. You can find us on any streaming platform for podcasts. And we are there. The Dosage Podcast with your hostess with the mostest, Shay Harris. Okay?
Yeah.
Follow me, tune in, tag in. I'm shameless plug for myself because I'm the shit.
Yeah.
Day is laughing at me. But no, okay. So being Blackity Black, what do you think is the hardest struggle as being a black man? Like, it doesn't have to be political. It doesn't have to be things like that. It could be with it, and it could be wherever. Like, what is one of the hardest things?
I think one of the hardest things as far as being a black man, a lot of black men just not going to admit it's just being make sure you stand up on all your manly duties and being accountable for your actions and being disciplined, financially disciplined, sexually disciplined, um, shit, uh, shoot, what you put into your body, whether it's drugs, alcohol, food, discipline. I think that's some of the hardest because a lot of that stuff people just kind of just throw to the back of the car, like, oh, chicken wings, oh, I'll wear a condom
You
today, maybe not.
did somebody
Oh,
like traumatize you today? Because I saw your status earlier where you was talking about
what's that?
people who eat out 2 or 3 times a
Oh,
week.
that was yesterday. No, no, no,
Was
no. Because what
yesterday?
happens is Milwaukee got a lot of crazy. Look, this is real life shit, and maybe because I work with the community for so long and I can identify this stuff, and people may just be, oh, he don't know nothing about he assuming. But most people I see,
Right day.
um, a lot of folks, as far as they driving and the way that they move, they're in being anxious and even people I've talked to from my, I've done over 200-300 workshops when I was working for the food share program, 300-400 orientations. So you meet so many people and their anxiousness and their impatience, you start seeing it. I mean, when I'm driving across the city, when I'm, I see folks doing all this reckless shit. Where I see most of them going into sometimes a fast food restaurant, and for me, for my opinion, I see a lot of people who eat fast food on a regular are a little more anxious because they want everything here and there, and they're so used to getting
Right.
everything the way they are. And then too, that shit that they eating, it fucks with their brain. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you putting all that shit can see in your head. You ain't putting no other vitamins, nutrients, but some cholesterol, some sodium, some trans fat that's been dipped and re-dipped. So when it come down to it, you dealing with folks that don't take care of themselves. They're not patient enough to go home and cook themselves a meal. So
Right.
what do you got? A whole bunch of for me, I can go home and people who know I've cooked with or cooked for. I did Mother's Day meals. I didn't cook for my
I don't
family
know if
multiple
you can
times.
cook.
But yeah, that's right. You
You
haven't
ain't
had any of
never
my
made me
meals.
nothing, so I don't know if you
Well,
can
that's
cook
all
or
right.
not.
Look, one of these Wednesdays, I guess we just have to figure something out.
Yeah, you had to come
Yeah,
early and
yeah.
cook.
But I mean, it might be somebody that pop in that might vouch for me. If not,
They
fuck them.
said he disciplines himself with chicken and weed.
Somebody said.
That's what he said. He also said you said that Duchess really lives up to her last name Strap because she's strapped.
Yeah. Oh, somebody pay attention to
Yeah, they did.
that. No, but I'm just saying though, like for real, like a lot of people just seem to, the way they move, you can tell it's that they're staying patient. Even, some of the women I've met that I know that they don't eat the best and they don't take care of themselves the best, for whatever reasons. They could have their shit together in other areas, but they got this impatient spirit, and or this crazy ass spirit. And sometimes, be honest with you, is what you put into your
but
body.
but
You are what you eat.
do you think is what you put into your body or the process that it takes? Like I think that sometimes it's not what you eat thing, it's the process of it. I think millennials and people who are coming in to be the new millennials, the people underneath
Man,
us,
that's I don't call them
they
new millennials. Call them motherfuckers what they is.
what are they?
Generation Z,
Gen Z?
Gen
Well,
Z dope
millennials
heads.
and Gen Z. I think that we have impatient by nature because everything has been so high speed for us. I think that like
Mm,
older people have patience because them actually doing things took more time. Everything has been made so convenient for us.
yeah,
Um,
but
the
we
study was brought up about computers.
right.
Older people have more patience because we have the click. They
Yeah,
say we have the click syndrome,
yeah,
where if it doesn't go fast enough, we click
yeah,
on it a
yeah.
million times to make it
And
go
then we fuck
faster
up the
because we're
computers.
so right
Yeah,
because we're
then we
so
need a reboot.
accustomed to everything being so fast and so high speed.
Right.
You have to realize the amount of change that happens during millennials. Like we went from no computers
Yeah,
to having stuff now. Like I'm 28. You know what I'm saying? Like, and since the time that computers were introduced to school, when we had the ones they're in museums now.
nigga, look, check this
Those
out.
old computers, the blue and film and
Check
shit.
this out. Check this out. When I was in kindergarten, which would have been 91, 92. We had Apple Mac computers. We played on all those Apples. I've been playing on Apples for a long time. So
Right.
you got the Apple joints, that was the color joints, like you said, that's in the museums,
Yep.
and you got whatever came after that was the clear joints. They had another style of clear joint because they went away from the color, so they went
Right.
strictly to the clear joints. So yeah, we went through. I even had bought one of those Apple computers when I used to give have a auction.
Uh-huh.
So I don't really want to blame it on it being computers because for us, most
I'm not just
millennials,
saying
is
computers. That was just an
no,
example.
no, I know what you
It's
mean. Yeah. Oh,
everything.
yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah.
Yeah,
Overall, we just impatient
we're
group.
impatient.
But yeah, some of us, I would say, it's just like with all the generations. Some of the generations are more, some of the earlier group patient than others. Like for
Mhm.
me, I was born in 87. I think I'll be more patient than a
To me
94, 95, 96, or
or
93
'93.
or
Yeah,
93 millennial. It's just how I see difference between my sisters.
because
And
think about it. When I first got my cell phone, I could not text on my cell phone until after a certain time because it used a certain amount of minutes. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? Like we had to pay per text. Like, do you
nine
know
o'clock
how
shouted.
angry these kids current nowadays would be if they could not communicate with their
They should have
friends?
kept that shit like that. They should have kept all that shit. To be honest with you, a lot of stuff should have stayed the way it was.
No, I think that it's good that we have that advancement because honestly, when I think of stuff like that and me just being a nerd, I think of other places like Japan. Japan has way more stuff that's way more advanced than what we have. So if we would have kept it that way, we would have been so far behind other places who are
Yeah, a lot of it.
technology, further technology
Yeah,
wise further along than us.
yeah. Japan, yeah, they are. They have
They got like
their area.
holograms. People, you got a hologram at your house.
Yeah, I haven't seen like a anything that didn't look too. I mean, are they all like set to go on like from market to market now? Holograms and all the
I'm not quite sure,
technology.
but
They
I
got some
know
things like
they've had it. So the stuff that we're doing now with holograms, like they have one of my
what you
people
want to do with a
said,
hologram? You gonna fuck it or something?
no, like it's
Not you in general. I'm just saying
no,
like
but
I
they
don't
do
care for a
tours. Just
hologram.
like right
Oh,
now
you talking like a
we
rapper or something?
yeah,
Like
they right now
I
we're
don't want
just
Drake in
now
my living
getting
room.
right now right now we're just now getting into like the Michael Jackson experience. I think it's in Vegas, right? It's
Yeah, man,
Vegas
we
where
had
they
two
have a
nigga.
hologram.
We had Tupac. We had
But
Tupac
just
like
think, we're
six,
just
7 years
getting
ago.
accustomed to that 6, 7 years ago, where they've been doing it for way longer.
I
We
don't
got the
know.
technology from them.
Yeah, but I don't know. Have they been doing
They
it? Have they been
have.
consistent?
They have.
Okay. I gotta see some of they. I gotta see
They
some of their stuff.
have. So the problem is, okay, so this is my problem with America. This is my problem with
Oh,
America. America has a habit of taking things from other places and making it seem like we're cutting edge and we're not. Like it's a lot of things that was already up there. Like people can attest to the fact that like when we sent our person up to the moon, like people don't think that we were the first ones there. Some people don't even think we went to the moon. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I get it. I'm not saying whether we did or didn't, but I'm just saying other people have ventured into that before we did because
Russia
we
was the
make it
first country since we going into history. Russia was the first country to send somebody
into
out
outer space.
outer space.
Yeah,
China the first one to land somebody on the moon. I think
I think so.
China was the first ones, or China was the first one with some on the moon. U.S. was the first one to step down. I don't know shit. I know China was the first one to go out there. What I learned the other day is that China got a whole bunch of folks floating out there that they didn't even, um, counting their records. Like they was sending folks up there and misfire. Okay, they're gone. So that was what was going on with. I mean, I was China, but
That's not
Russia.
funny, but
Russia was just up there. I mean, Russia was hiding and shit. I didn't know Russia. See, for us as a country, we a little more,
we're a little more what? Because if you think we're open and honest,
no, I mean,
oh,
no, I mean, at least shit. If we sending somebody up nationally, we gonna see that. We gonna see a RIP
they
something
send
for the most
people.
part.
No, they send people up all the time.
We know that, but I'm talking about on a
I'm talking about
bigger
people
scale.
dying. Like people go up and they try stuff. So this
Not
is
too many U.S.
not too many U.S. citizens. However, kind of like, do you really think that they don't have people who are volunteering for these products and these
unknown.
experience,
Yeah,
unknown people,
yeah,
even undocumented people that they're not
of
sending up there
course,
to test stuff? Like,
of
I
course.
don't trust anything about the States of America.
Well, it's time to leave then.
I mean, I don't trust other people either. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? But
Where you gonna
I
go?
just know
You want to Gambia?
me as an African American woman and the history of their treatment towards African Americans, like I should be the most skeptical of the United States government.
Yeah, we are. I mean, we are right. As a whole, we should all be
I mean,
skeptical of
yeah,
the
men
government.
should be, but women should be too. Like even like
Like,
not just African Americans, like minorities in general. Like they tried to sterilize all of Puerto Rico.
well, shit, they try to
They
sterilize
tried
they,
to,
or they did sterilize a group of black women and
yeah,
men back in the day, down south.
with the Tuskegee
Yeah,
experiments.
was that one of the Tuskegee? Was that Tuskegee? I don't.
Tuskegee was syphilis. They
Yeah,
wanted
syphilis, but
to
this wasn't.
syphilis and other
I
things,
don't think this was Tuskegee
improper
though.
medical
This was
care,
just one of the ones they did where they were
clearing out the
what you call that? Not sterilized when they were just
Yeah,
sterilizing a whole bunch of
they
younger
did.
black people.
Listen, they've sterilized groups. They've literally eradicated whole cities. They said that Central Park was a town
Yeah,
at one point
Central
in
Park
time.
was a
They cleared
town.
it
Yeah,
out.
it was a
The
town for
lake
black
in
people.
Georgia
Yeah.
that was Dalton Lake.
No,
That
not
was a
Dalton. What's Lake Lanier?
yeah, Lake Lanier,
Lake Lanier.
not
But
Dalton Lake. My
so
bad,
I
y'all.
know people, of course, they be going down there to hang out in Lake Lanier, and you be like, yeah, I ain't going there because I've heard the stories. I mean, it's not true where folks be like, yeah, felt they leg being dragged, but the energy and the spirits of what them white people did there are still hanging. So
Hate breeds hate.
of course, I'm not going to swim in no damn Lake Lanier. I'm not swimming nowhere where they ain't killed a whole bunch of black people
They
in modern
It's
times. That's damn near
over a
modern times.
graveyard right now. Like
It's race car track down there. It's a race car strip down there.
it's
They
a whole
graveyard down there.
graveyard, a whole town,
Everything.
literally.
Yeah. I mean, all time. Yeah.
Yeah, like it's just not a good look. And
Yeah.
I just feel as though sometimes people think that history is so long ago and it's not.
Women are impatient. They want their golden riches now. Foundation takes time. Uh-oh. Big Dom magic wand.
Uh, Hold on, Don. Let me read that. You said women are impatient. They want their gold and riches now. Foundation. That's not true. That's not true at all. And as a black, that's not true at
Uh-oh,
all.
that's y'all.
If,
I ain't getting into
if
this one.
you deal with a woman like that, that's what you attract.
He is a boss.
You
Oh.
know what I'm saying? That's what you attract. Me, I understand that things that are right take time to cultivate. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't grow a plant quickly. Like you can definitely expedite the process and do it faster, but you cannot grow a plant overnight. Like what you get, the fruit of any plant takes time to develop. And I just don't believe that as a woman that who we take 9 months to grow a child can believe that anything can happen quickly that's worth it.
Yeah. That's why I trip out with cats that be having babies and shit with women like they met last year and shit. I'd be like, damn, how y'all be doing
That's
that?
not.
You
I
know how many
mean,
women I done met on some like I knew them like last year type shit or a year before, and then I got
ah,
her pregnant, and then they just stick with that one. I'll just be trying to figure out like, damn,
that
love
don't
is
mean
like
nothing.
that.
I got into a relationship. I literally got into a relationship. Me and the guy started dating. We dated for like a week and a half, and then we got into an actual relationship. And then after like 2 months, I was like, I would give this man a child. And me
I'm
and him
always
not
getting
even together
pressure
no
with
more. And I
relationships.
would still to this day give that man a child, together or not. If he came and
Ooh,
told me he wanted a baby right now, I'd be like,
ooh, you
well, we
heard
about
that
to have a
guy?
baby. We'll just co-parent real good. We ain't got to
I,
get back together.
yeah, yeah.
It's it's
Damn,
it's
I'm just
the
gonna. I ain't
yeah.
want to feel no type
Sometimes
of way.
genuine people are genuine people. Sometimes genuine connection is genuine connection.
You're
Like
right. I guess you can't take no put no time. I mean, somebody
you
told
can't
me
put your
that. Somebody tried
time.
to tell me that too. It's like you can't put no time on things.
That's
Like,
right.
oh
You know
my
what I'm saying?
god.
My thing is so me
But it's
again.
always somebody that already in shown put time on things. Like I feel like a woman that already got 2, 3 kids and been through the ramp, during the process of crazy relationships and talking to niggas and getting
You
pregnant
think she's just ready?
by a nigga
She's ready to
that she been
go.
kicking with for 3, 4 months already. Then if that didn't happen to you 3, 4 times already, you ain't kicked
You
it with a
used to
nigga for
it,
3, 4 months.
but
You used to it, so you don't say putting time on shit ain't shit for you.
yeah, but
But if you a
that
man
ain't my case.
that
I
ain't
have
got
no
no, yeah, me
kids.
too.
You
So if you a
know,
man that ain't got no kids, a woman that got no kids, and you talking about some don't put no time on things, and then takes time to or time is there's no limit on love and all that mess. Like you see this differently because your route to getting to love was different. You know what I'm saying? So
it depends. I feel as though, and even with that relationship, it was fast. Like initially, that was probably the most secure in a relationship that I had ever felt, and I had been in relationships with people for a very long time. Like you know what I'm saying? Like I had, and I take my time in relationships. Like in between two of my relationships, I think it was like 5 years each. Now whether I dealt with somebody was a different story, but me getting into a relationship, I'm straight. I don't have to get into a relationship. I'm a companionship type of person. We can kick it.
yeah,
I'm a man on the inside. Like the typical male traits that you think I can have. I
companionship
used to
is
have that.
nice.
Companionship is
Companionship can turn into
nice.
a great relationship if women understand that you ain't got to pressure all the time. Like,
Hmm.
if you just know how to play cool and just make sure you straight. I mean,
Ladies,
don't even
listen.
come with that extra argument and that weird
Let me
shit. But if you just know how to be a companion and like make sure a person straight and vice versa, and y'all looking out for each other, it could be
yeah.
a beautiful thing. And if you not like pressuring it, Now, some of y'all, I know that's all you know how to do is pressure and sit down with a person and be, throwing out these ultimatums. All right, where are we next? What is it? What's the next step in that?
Is that
All,
pressure or is that clarity?
yeah, I mean, it's clarity, but then sometimes they do it and then at the wrong times, or it just be at.
Hey, brother. That's my brother.
Steve, was good, dog. Hey, man, help me on them drums, man. I'm out the loop,
Don't
bro.
help him with nothing.
I ain't played the drums in a long time, dog. I need some of your blessing, bro.
I look cross-eyed on yours. I don't like it.
Shit, you cross-eyed in real life, then. That's gay. No, I was playing. All right, no, I need to come back to this podcast. I need to get my audience up so I can have one.
You not good.
Look, you gonna get fired already?
Man,
you
was
me
about
a
to
pink
get
slip?
Fired, boy.
Damn, not on camera.
Man, listen.
Shit, I think world star tonight. Man gets punched on camera by co-host. This type of shit. Somebody that definitely put on world star. Like, yeah, I've been waiting for see Nick Sanders get hit.
I'm gonna leak it myself.
Damn.
I'm gonna leak it anonymously. Like, woman hits light skinned man on camera.
Damn, not light skinned,
light skinned man.
Yeah, but okay, I understand the clarity part. That's cool. I'm cool with that.
Okay, so this is my
sometimes
thing.
that clarity question opens up other areas.
As it should.
Yeah.
Clarity, any question that you ask,
it opens up areas that don't need to be addressed at that moment.
It depends. Who says that? Who says that?
I said that shit.
But you're not her.
Well, she either gonna listen and move the fuck out the what? No, stop.
See,
all right, let me
you
stop,
single? Is you single right now?
Yeah, I am single right now. I made myself even more single with that comment.
Oh, for sure. Listen,
ain't you the one that was on Shades? Like,
ladies, don't do it.
It's for the ratings.
He looked like he got a Drake personality, but he don't. He got a Nino Brown personality, and y'all don't want to do that.
Yeah, don't get me crossed up with no Drake personality.
They don't want to
get your feelings hurt.
No, don't do it.
Don't get crossed up with Drake personality. Don't get your feelings hurt. FY Izzle.
Let that go.
I'm just letting y'all know.
Let it go.
Don't come over here thinking it's sweet because it ain't sweet at all.
Let me get back to what I think is the hardest thing about being black.
Hey, cousin Shonda, love you, girl. Sorry.
He is so hard, y'all.
I got
he
a big
fired.
ass family. I got a super duper big
this
family.
This will be y'all last time seeing him on the dosage. Okay?
Damn.
He can't come back.
Okay.
No more. Somebody say it with me. Say no mas.
I can change. I
don't believe you. I don't believe you. So my heart. Okay. So I'm gonna say for men and women, I think the hardest thing for being a black man in America.
Oh, I ain't finished. Hold on. We still talking. I'm dark. You can. All right.
Okay, go ahead.
Because how you gonna be a black man? You can't even talk about being a black man in America.
But I see y'all struggle. I feel y'all stuff.
Do you really?
As a black woman who genuinely loves black men, I see how the world.
You know how to. Yeah. Okay. So for me, I mean, outside of just like I said, the financial stuff and just making sure that we, a lot of black men ain't gonna admit it, but a lot of black men are.
Nick got to go.
What happened?
Somebody said no. Don't do Nick.
Oh,
Nick got to go.
Hey, that's bro. That's big bro. Shout out, big bro. Love, bro.
Big bro.
Boy. Yeah, look. Hey, go see my boy. He a cold ass cook. He had cold. Hey man, go see my guy. Never mind. I'll tell you because he messed around and everybody
be over there and then
it's a shooting at the local bar.
I
forgot. I forgot how this Milwaukee messed around. You tell Milwaukee about a spot, all of a sudden now it's just like damn. Yeah, now you can't go in there and get a drink no more.
Brownstone.
Nope. Brownstone.
No, I'm saying that's what happened.
Oh yeah, I know. R.I.P. to Crystal. That was the people's though. She's good people's. But yeah, like I said, the financial stuff, making sure you take care of your body and your mental, and also, I know a lot of guys are into this entrepreneurship, so it's always going back finances. But of course, the obvious shit is just making sure that you don't get taken out by one of your own, so quote unquote brothers out here that. For me, I've been looking out for working in the public sector. Working in public sector and working for different contracts in Milwaukee and trying to help young cats, get to a level either where I'm at or above where I'm at. That's another struggle. And then, of course, I don't want to say the obvious, which is law enforcement, but we got other ones. I think healthcare and not healthcare, but because the guys got healthcare. But making sure they taking care of their health and going to see doctors and going to see But I was saying for a lot of guys, they don't go see doctors.
They don't go. That's their choice though.
The cats just don't go to the doctor. Like, my yearly checkup is due this month. Hell yeah, I'm gonna go get my yearly checkup. Every time I need to make sure everything is functioning. Dude said I'm A1 last time I went. No, I ain't thought shit. I ain't be swinging it now. Even if I was wearing a rubber anyway. Ain't no thought. Ain't nothing popped up.
55.
55.
55%.
55. 55.
Nah,
55.
I think healthcare is more of a woman thing, and I think I've said it before, but I think I personally experienced this recently where it kind of pissed me off.
What's that?
I expressed concerns to not my primary doctor because my primary doctor is great, but I was trying a new OBGYN because my previous one retired. And
Okay.
I was expressing concerns about my body. I don't nobody as a woman, you should be in tune with your body. You know what I'm saying? You should
Right.
know when things are
Of
wrong.
course.
Some people aren't, and that's because they don't take time to get to know themselves. But
So
me
they
as a
treat themselves like
woman,
niggas
yeah, I know my
or men.
body. You know what I'm saying?
They run around like men with their bodies.
Yeah, with their bodies.
Like
Like
I'll
I know
go get
my
a doctor
body.
when I no.
So I personally was expressing concerns to my to the midwife at the OBGYN office because I was not speaking to the OBGYN.
Okay.
And he kind of just brushed me off. And I was like, I wasn't feeling it. So then it so much so that after I expressed it with him 2 or 3 times, I went back to my primary doctor and she scheduled me for like an ultrasound. It's how I found out I have fibroids, but I'm literally expressing to you my symptoms. Like I'm in pain. I can barely walk. Like it
Right.
was affecting me. You know what I'm saying? On different things. Like I was having horrible cramps. And it was just things that I expressed as an African American woman that I knew that doctors typically shrug off the concerns of African American women because they feel like we're trying to sell drugs or
Yeah.
things like that. But I had never experienced it having a minority. And this was a minority midwife. He was Hispanic. So it wasn't like he was a white doctor. Like I just didn't expect it from
Shit,
him.
they down there might be as bad. They want to side with
I mean,
the
I feel it,
ops.
but
They trying to side with the ops.
my primary doctor got me together,
Right.
and so that's a struggle for women. Wasn't the biggest struggle, but that's definitely a big struggle.
That's
I
real.
think that as a black woman, we have a struggle with people labeling us difficult.
Yeah. Yeah. Cause like I said, you had that conversation. Whew, you get put into the corner by a black woman and she ready to get some answers. Yeah, that
But no, but my thing is okay. So this is my thing.
but I'm not speaking of it bad. I was just
Yeah,
saying.
this is my thing, and this is just me as
I
a
love
black
y'all.
woman. This is my mother. This is what I'm saying. A lot of different things. Like I hate being lied to. You know what I'm saying? And 9 times out of 10, if I ask you something, I already have done my research on it.
Oh
You know what I'm saying? Like
shit. So you the one that look, you ain't coming there trying to get questions answered. You already
no,
got the questions
I don't already
answered. You
peeped it
just
out.
want the
I'm
truth.
giving you the opportunity to tell me the truth.
So you a prior.
Yeah,
You be prying and looking for.
I don't pry anything. I give you the. I ask you straight up, like, "Hey, yo, who is so and so?"
Okay. Okay.
And then like I'm not gonna pry it out of you. I'm too direct.
Yeah.
Who is so and so?
Right.
And then you gonna be like, I don't know them. Boop,
Boom.
boop,
Yeah,
boop,
that's what I'm
boop,
saying.
boop.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna definitely come with my receipts.
Oh, let me tell you
like,
how cold one of my friends did. One of my best friends did. I ain't gonna say her name, but she know if she see this video, she gonna know what I'm talking about. Man, this bum ass dude she was dating at one time. He was out here, was on some bullshit. Is naive. And her ass went above and beyond at like motherfucking 6, 7 in the morning. So she went out and found where he was at,
You
got a
gotta do what you gotta
hotel
do.
room and shit. He was out in Brookfield type shit, hanging out, having a good time.
I'm sniffling, y'all. My liquor
Yes.
got me.
She
Draining.
dibbled and dabbled in the cocaine before she got
You are
so she,
not good.
I was just playing.
Not
drug
not
free is the
I.
way to be. But yeah, so she did cold ass surveillance. Now if I could, I'd be mad as hell. She
was on Cheaters.
she went out to Brookfield. Damn near hell yeah, shit.
I fuck with her.
She need a job for Cheaters, but
So she can work for me.
but she is a cold woman overall when it comes to other shit like event planning. If you need an event too, let me know because she cold with that shit. She make that shit look good. Got mics up everything.
Okay, we'll talk about it later.
Yeah. So yeah, but I'm gonna hook you up as soon as we
Cool,
done. But yeah, she real good people's. But if she yeah, let me know if you need an event. She'll do your event. But man, she thorough as fuck. So I knew it was gonna be some thorough shit. She hit me up like, Nick, you don't believe what I did. And this was years ago, probably 6, maybe 5, 6 years ago.
You ain't gonna believe what I did,
dude. Well, I didn't, cause shit, I was thinking of myself at that time. I'm like, damn, if old girl would have did this shit to me. I mean, not saying I'm gonna do nothing crazy. I just would have been like sick, like
don't put yourself in that position. Don't be
doing
your
legs.
Don't be
like,
doing bull.
Yeah, so she went and got the pictures, took pictures, all this cold. She got the text messages blown up. I don't even know where she got text messages from. She got him leaving out of the hotel
because
if
they was on the same phone plan.
Yeah. That's
she
what
was
it was.
The person who was on the line.
Like
she could call them and get copies of all of that call logs.
So
text
she got all
messages.
that, went to FedEx, Kinko's, wherever the hell she went to at that time. And the person who did this, you know who you are. She did that and went to FedEx, Kinko's, then end up going to his crib. He over there, all and niggas be thinking everything sweet, or men be thinking everything sweet over there. Oh, hey, baby, everything good. She drop a manila
Folder.
folder on the table. Boom. And I guess she leave, and then he ended up just seeing it,
It was sick.
sick with it,
Ooh,
sick
I like
with
it.
it.
I like it.
Yeah, that's not this head honcho. This I got it. Shout out Nicole. This one of my favorite cousins out of Chicago. I love her. Oh, she do cold events too.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, she ain't look. Listen to her game. She's serious with it. This is a Chi-Town player,
Oh, listen. So
former
okay.
Chi-Town player. I don't know if she a
So
Chi-Town.
this is
I
this
love you,
is
Nicole.
this is my
I
thing.
miss you. I love Nicole. That's she like my auntie and ain't my auntie.
Got you. Nicole, I get what you're saying, but a wise woman and man have told me, this is my friend Jazz. She's be here next week on the Boom Boom Room. That's what we call every third Wednesday of each month is me and my homegirls. We get to talk to y'all about our group chats. You know what I'm
Oh
saying? It's called
Lord.
the Boom Boom Room.
Oh,
That's literally the name of our group chat in our phone. Um, I decided to deal with a particular person and they told me, and she was just like, um, everybody comes with something. It's what you choose that you want to deal with.
of
You know what I'm
course.
saying?
Yeah, that's
So like sometimes it's not even the fact that the relationship is not for you. It's just sometimes people will try the limits of a relationship in the beginning of it. You get what I'm saying? Because they want to know how far they can get away. A person is going to test and see. It's just like a kid. You know what I'm saying? A kid test they test they limits to see what they can get away with, like, and that's how people do in relationships. Like even as a woman, like Nicole, I know you have where you be like, I'm gonna say this and see how they reply so I can see how far I'm gonna go.
that's what y'all do.
That's not what y'all
I, yeah, I guess so. I feel like y'all do it more though. I feel like it's part of y'all game
no,
plan.
I feel like human nature is to test the limits, the boundaries. Even outside of relationships, as far as science, they test boundaries every day. As far as technology, they test boundaries. It's just human nature to see how far we can go.
Okay, I see what route you went with that.
Yeah, you know, so I just think
Took
it's
you
human
took and talked
nature.
about science and went all the way to relationships with
Yeah,
experimenting,
because relationships is a
awkward
science. It's a
conversations.
social science. A relationship is a social science.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's right. And yeah, you are coming up with all type of hypotheses and
You know
yeah.
what I'm saying? It is. But my thing is, you have to realize, like, for one thing about me is I do recognize that in relationships, people change and people grow. The the extent of your relationship and what you make it. Like certain stuff that I see as a red flag, sometimes it's a little pink. It ain't red. You know what I'm saying? It ain't gonna stop it, but it's definitely gonna make me proceed with caution. You know what I'm saying?
That's
Yellow,
fair.
I'll proceed a little faster, but pink is like, ooh, I probably should reconsider this, but
No,
it's a
that's
little
real shit.
diluted. He working on it.
Yeah,
Let me.
that's real. That's
But
real.
and that's just and I think that's the difference between old relationships and new relationships. Like people ask all the time, like, why do we think our grandparents' relationship lasted on? Because grandma let granddad get away with a lot more stuff than what we have today because we don't have the patience or the tolerance.
Yeah,
And
and it was
granddaddy was a better man overall to grandmother. Like older men back in the day did okay. So this is my theory. I was talking to my friend the other day.
oh shit.
Nowadays, you can do plenty research on a person without even ever having to talk to them. Like you
Hell
can
yeah.
slide into somebody's Facebook page, go through all their pictures,
Hell
read
yeah.
their posts, you know what I'm saying,
Yep.
all of this stuff. They
And see who
cannot
they've
do
been
that
connecting
and
with.
see who they've been connecting with,
Yep.
do all the stuff. Like
Yep.
you can call
Yep.
people, whatever. Like you can gain a bigger scope without ever having to learn them. Back in the day when you were doing relationships or you were trying to get to know somebody, you had to
Little
court
cuz CJ
them.
didn't hop in. You know CJ? You know little cuz CJ?
I know.
Oh, shout out little cuz CJ. What's good, girl?
Yeah, I know CJ. I had to see the picture. You know, I don't know names on Facebook. Yes. Hey, darling.
Yeah, I gotta. Yeah, these are look. Yeah, that's my other little cousin too.
Got you.
Liz, well, shout out to Liz. Yeah, we got some good people
Locks.
sliding
I know
through.
Liz. Hey, Liz, boo.
You know Liz?
Yeah.
Y'all used to sing in the choir together.
Yeah.
I knew
She
it.
was just here.
Praise him,
I love Liz. Hey, Liz,
praise him,
baby.
praise him.
And
Look, I
so,
think I just got a thumb, so that must have been the praise him.
yeah.
Okay, damn. Okay.
I got you. Hold on, Nicole. But I just think that sometimes, we have too much access to each other before we have access to each other. You get what I'm saying? Like back in the day, like my mom is I'm not gonna my mom is in her 60s and my dad is in the 70s. I'm not gonna say how old, but um they didn't have the same way of getting to know each other. They had to take more time. So like my dad was forced to get to know her as a person. Like, and then when you have older people who were in marriages during that time, like you had to really learn what your person like in each
Right.
stage of their life. Like
Right.
granddaddy wasn't doing stuff because he wanted to do it. He was doing it because he knew it made grandma happy.
Right.
Men nowadays don't care. Like I send you some flowers, send you some
No,
candy,
you
and
know
it's
what it
good.
is though, because y'all got so many dudes doing the same. Granddad didn't have to deal with. He probably had to deal with Clyde, but he didn't have to deal with Clyde. He didn't have to deal with Tyrone, Devontae, Kevontae. You
Yes,
know what
he
I'm saying?
did.
To a certain extent, y'all, everything is right there for y'all. You
You
know what I'm
right.
saying? It's different versus
Then
my
be the
granddad
difference.
had. I mean, my granny. It's funny because my granny back in the day used to say this one guy that used to be trying to shoot at her shot at my granny when she was younger, and now my granddad is deceased,
Hey
and
Sam.
and that guy's still alive. So he sent my granny 2 cards. This man is in his 80s, y'all. My granny is in her 80s. This man is still shooting his shot,
He's on
and
it.
guess what? He only doing it because my granddad. He found out my granddad passed, but that was the only one type of guy. And she almost ended up with that brother back in the day, and he's not as good looking. My granddad's nickname was Dial as a kid, so
Like
that
he
Dial then came all the way down in the bloodline. You feel me? So I would have nickname might have been Savage or something. You know what I'm saying?
I
We don't know what his
perturbed.
grandkids look
Okay.
like. You know what I'm saying? But I'm saying all to say that you only had one to deal with. Now we got to deal with 15 dudes. I done walked past plenty chicks' phones and
Okay.
seen y'all interactions. Like,
Okay.
damn, let me
So
move around. You know what I'm saying?
knowing
And these
this,
is
y'all still
coworkers,
don't do right.
huh?
So knowing this,
What's
and
the
y'all
point?
still don't do
Like real
right.
talk. All right,
The point
what's the
is
point of
to
doing?
declare your
All right,
love. Like fight for
all
me.
right. I'm fighting for you, but it's
Every
10.
day you
It's
got to
man,
fight
look,
to prove
who
your
know? I
love.
might not
Like,
even be first in command to be fighting for love.
darling,
I'll
if
be
you
fighting for love, and I'm fifth in command. I ain't say no. Look, I ain't on that rat race shit. Some niggas like the rat race shit, and I understand that's y'all thing. You know what I'm saying? Some niggas ain't got no other options. I got family members and people. They settle down because like, look, man, it ain't gonna be easy for me getting these hoes out here. I'm struggling. Let me go ahead find one and move out the way. Versus some cats that's just like, all right, I'm gonna take my time and play with this a little bit more because it's easier for me to do this, or I can do this. I can have a
but
good
that's
time.
not true because I know ugly niggas who still cheat. So
Well, yeah, that's
I know ugly
yeah.
broke
But
niggas
I
who
ain't say
cheat.
why I ain't ugly like that. I'm just saying you
I said ugly and
just
broke.
but it could
You
be
gotta pick a
game. It ain't even
struggle.
mouth shoot. You just game a chick. It ain't about looks. I don't want to use my looks. I'm not that guy that
He
just
tried to
be
slide that in, Liz.
look. I'm not that guy that just is just strictly on looks and oh yeah, I'm a light skinned nigga or I'm look like this. I ain't none of y'all that know me for a long time could ever say that I've been like that. But I know what it is too at the same time. I know certain chicks that like me only because I'm light skinned. I know certain chicks that only like me because of the personality or the shit I've been through. Oh,
The
he's strong
personality.
and he's been through this and he has a tough mindset and he's a hard worker.
That's
Yeah,
what they say.
well, yeah, they get rich and they say all type of shit to make you
Mm.
feel good. You know what I'm saying?
You like
Stop
your ego
playing.
stroked?
I don't really care for it either way. So I don't need my ego stroke. I now
That's not what I asked you. I said you like your ego stroked.
I mean, what man don't want to hear something good? I don't need a stroke.
Mm.
Other things can be stroke, but I don't
You're
need the.
like all men need an ego stroke.
Do we all need ego stroke?
You do.
I don't. I mean, maybe if you get an ego stroke,
No.
some
So let me tell you
multiple
about an ego stroke. So let me. I'm about to tell you.
there.
I'm about to tell you. I don't know. That my vibrator or something.
Shit, I don't know what the. You got a bomb in this bitch?
Nah,
Was that the doorbell? Let me find out. Oh shit.
it could be, but it shouldn't be my doorbell. Now they text me.
Yeah, I see. I just ain't that text.
Oh no, that's my homeboy.
Uh-huh.
Now he was supposed to call me back earlier.
My bad.
Yeah, see,
Let me
that's
say
why.
out your
That's why
shit.
you stay on my
But
business.
look, that's the same. So you see that type of view? I've seen them type of
So, but
views that
wait.
look way worse than that.
See, I don't have them. I told you I don't have no hoes. This is the most single I've ever been in my life. Like I got rid of all my old hoes, and I'm kind of sad about it because like I miss my old hoes. I don't want them back, but I
Shout
miss
out to
them.
Britt. What up, Britt?
But okay, so I'm about to tell you a little secret.
Look,
Okay,
Courtney. She good people.
I don't know. I will have
She
to see
good
the
people.
page.
Hey, y'all need to follow her. Follow this young lady. Dosage. Hit her up. Follow Shay.
Follow me, y'all. Every Wednesday we live,
How I put
okay?
this? How
Every
you,
Wednesday.
Can I write down here? Can you write in here? They got a
Yeah, you will
box.
have to do it
Oh,
afterwards, I
okay.
think. No,
Oh, there you
comment
go.
right there. There you go. So I'm about to
I
tell
don't
you a
want
little
to
secret,
accidentally
okay?
post them.
Yeah, I'm about to tell it to
Oh,
you.
we giving secrets.
I'm giving a secret.
Let's
I'm
do
giving
it.
ladies don't kill me.
All
You want me to tell you why I know men like their ego stroke because y'all want to feel needed. No man does not. No man wants to be in a situation where he feel like he has absolutely
right. Vice
nothing to
versa
give
for
that
y'all then
person.
too. Right.
We don't need to feel needed. We naturally give things that you guys don't know that you need. So that's our way. You know what I'm saying? Like as a woman, like we automatically fill in the gaps.
Ooh, she said, "Come." Ooh, you got a.
I'll be in Chicago
Ooh,
this weekend. I will be
ooh.
there Friday through Sunday.
Look,
Don't
look. She
threaten
gonna.
me with a good
Ooh,
time.
she look. She'll set it up for you too.
I listen. We can do this. I got you. I'm gonna add you when we get done.
Look,
But women,
contract says I gotta be there.
contracts. All right, cool.
Cause I know she's finna cook. Cause I know you finna throw down too. So look, if that's the case, I already know. Look,
Oh,
make
thank
sure y'all.
you.
Oh, that was out too loud. That was me.
I don't know what that is. I don't know. Anywho,
This is this is this
anywho,
is this is good people's too.
I'm gonna add you,
Yeah, me and
but
Mariah.
go back like.
I forgot what he said, but yeah, it's not Q Red, my nigga Q Red. I love y'all, man.
Let me
All
tell
right, go
you the
ahead.
secret.
All
Oh,
right, go ahead.
oh,
Go ahead.
oh,
Tell the secret.
Jesus.
Yeah.
So the secret is women, we stroke y'all egos on purpose because we know y'all need it. It's certain stuff that I know for a fact that I can do that if I have a man around, that I will ask you to do because I know that you want to feel needed. Every time we ask y'all to open something, it's not because we can't
Hey,
open it.
hell no, I don't need. Look, time out, time out. Don't look if your ass can open it. Don't ask me to open up anything. Then if you just, I don't need my
That's
ego.
no,
So wait, you
because
mean to tell me last week when you needed that bottle open, you needed that open for real, right?
yeah.
Okay, all right. All right, all right, cool. We almost have a problem there, because hey, look, last week, y'all, she told me to open up a bottle last week, and
I
I
really
was like, oh,
needed to
cool.
open.
At first, the first squeeze was like, oh shit.
I had on nails.
Yeah. So yeah, I ended up getting it open, but I thought she was
I'm
really
about to
doing
go
that to
see if
stroke my
this is my
ego.
doorbell or something. Like you
All right, hold it down.
hold down the fort.
Okay, I'll hold it down. Hey, y'all, I'm just holding it down for a little bit, but I thought that was just a speaker. So do we need our ego stroke, ladies? What you think? He he locked himself out then. Oh damn, Courtney said you telling the truth. Yeah, do I feel like we need our ego stroke? Some men may need their ego stroke more. Do I want to know that I've been told I did a good job, been supportive, anything like that? Here and there. Do I need to hear it all the time? No, it's not going to make me feel better that you're telling me like, "Oh, you're such a strong man. You're such a great guy." I don't hear that every day, especially if you just saying it because you thinking it's gonna make me feel better. So yeah, Mariah said we do. And it's babies and pass. Hey, it's babies and pacifiers. Thank you, Liz. We didn't know what the lyric was. It was babies and pacifiers.
Oh yeah, me and Mariah.
Go back like fires.
No, that's something over here.
Yeah, it's something with the. I don't know if we saying something too loud or I don't really.
Oh no, Tone did it.
Yeah.
We ain't set it up.
Okay.
Oops, sorry, I'm walking in front of the camera, y'all.
All right, she back, y'all. I know y'all tired of me. There you go.
Hey y'all.
Look at
back.
look at Court.
To make them feel wanted and appreciated.
So y'all lying then?
No, it's not lying. It's not lying. It is filling in the need, like I just said. Women, we naturally fill in the gaps of what you need.
Do y'all need y'all ego stroke?
Yes.
So do y'all feel like y'all get y'all ego stroke? I know Courtney, attractive woman, she has a man.
It's not.
Miss
See,
Mariah's
it's different.
attractive
Though.
woman,
It's
she has
different.
a man.
Our ego stroke is
And
more
you can get
of
you a man.
of appreciation. Like we love feeling appreciated. Like when we do something. Like for me, I'm a cook.
Yeah.
I'm a cook. I'm a touchy feely person. Like when I cook for you and you thoroughly be like, I just appreciate you in this meal or you enjoy my food, that makes me happy.
Right.
That's my ego.
So
being strong.
okay, so all right, cool. So when I took that, I was good. Like
Yeah, you was
okay.
good.
All right, and I went home and so
you see how it was. I was like, I don't care what you got eating, wherever you gonna eat some of this food that I cooked.
Right, and I had a whole meal.
I don't care about none
laid
of that.
out. And she cooked them tacos, and we got them tacos, and I was so looking for it. Look, it's crazy. You know you like to eat when you waiting on some tacos for the next day, and then I felt like, yeah, it's like it ain't gonna be the same.
It's
I'm
not
like,
gonna,
shit.
I was like, it's
don't
not
trip.
gonna be the same. You
I
gonna
said,
have to
don't trip.
recook them. Was they good? Was they the
Hell
same?
yeah, do them bad boys in the air fryer. What?
Cool.
Quit playing.
Cool.
That air fryer. Shout out to Ninja. I need stock in that motherfucker. Shit, I need stock in
Yeah,
everything.
it's just so okay. So that's the secret. I'm telling you that part of the secret. The second
I
part of the
like that.
secret is as a woman,
I like that.
as a woman, we are designed by nature to make the person that we love better. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like good woman. Cause so not
Right.
all women are good women.
Mm-mm.
Not all women are good women, and I can say
Mm-mm.
that. Not all women are good women. A good woman will naturally come into your environment and make it better. Even if she stress you out. That's why people be like, why they stay with her? Because even if I stress you out, 55% of the time, 45% of that time, like I'm filling in everything you like. One thing about me is I pay attention to detail. I'm very detail oriented when it comes to the person that I'm with. I will quickly pick on what you like to eat, what your favorite snacks are, what your habits are, what do you like to wash up with, what do you things like that.
Right.
So easily, like when I'm at the store, it's like let me just grab because I know that he like it. Let me just do this because I know that that's what he like. If I know
Right.
you like this certain scent, I'm going to wear that more
Right.
because naturally, as a woman, I do that because not because you make me do it, but because I want to appease you. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Y'all
So
do. Yeah.
like
Y'all. Yeah. That is in y'all nature.
that's
Cause
in our nature.
I had a date one time, and I was just throwing out my favorite color.
I think Courtney, that's your name, baby. That is a real thing.
Yeah.
We are nurturers, Liz. We are by
City
nature.
girls versus good women.
But and that's why immediately a woman because well, a good woman, a good woman becomes a mother, and a man takes a little more time to become a father. Like you guys become protective, but you
Yeah.
don't know how to nurture right away. It takes time to learn how to be gentle. You know what I'm saying?
I think I'm gentle. I think I'm gentle. Look how I'm gentle with this little teddy bear I found. Look. I'm gentle.
He
I have my
he,
moments of assholeish.
he is an
I,
asshole, but I
they
think
know.
that
There's a few of them that
yeah,
know. Yeah, I
but
mean, I know
literally
Courtney done caught my asshole moments. Not towards her, but just in general.
it was earlier in this podcast and the last podcast. I
Did I
was
say some
like,
assholes?
yeah, a little bit.
Fuck.
A little
I gotta
bit.
watch
That's
that
why I
shit.
called you
I'm
Nino
very
instead of
I'm
Drake.
I'm very loving. I got Drake tendencies, but
You ain't
Drake's
got nothing but Drake complexion.
Houston, Atlanta, Vegas. Houston, Atlanta, Vegas. She said I'm a sweet ass. So there you go. There she goes. She got it.
I
She
can
she
deal with a
know.
sweet
She
asshole.
know. She didn't spend a lot of look. She didn't spend a lot of little time with me on some just me and her one on one hanging out, kicking it. She
Period.
oh that's a good way to put it. A sweet asshole. That sounds crazy.
It doesn't.
A sweet asshole.
It sounds
Honey,
absolutely
honey
logical.
covered.
I like those type of people. Me personally, I like a person who can handle other people kind of rough and then be sweet towards me because it makes me feel
Or what I'll
that's
do
my
is
ego being stroked.
right. Or I'll do is I'll handle you rough and then be sweet after.
Nah,
Like that
don't
commercial.
handle me rough
What's it?
because
Sour
you handle
patch.
me rough, I'm gonna be rough back.
Well, yeah, that's cool, but we're gonna smooth it out though. We're gonna treat this shit like 80 grit sandpaper.
You flipped it. Right. Like that's not what we supposed to do. That's not how we supposed to do.
I'm a loving guy. I'm a very caring guy. I have to. I have sisters, man. Like I started off with my sisters. I learned how to treat women right from watching, being around and growing up with my granny and my auntie. Being in the house with them and being in the house with my sisters. I had three different generations. Grew up in a household with three different generations. So you got the silent generation. Then you got Generation X, and then you got millennials. Then you got well, damn. I guess it was. Nikayla is kind of Generation Z and a millennial put together. But my sisters, I had to be sweet with them. It's a few times where I knocked them in the couches or something crazy, then I had to apologize. So I mean, that's where all that come from.
See, and I never
I
so
had to love on them at the same time. I had to be big bro. My little sisters, I mean, I put the pressure on their ass. I showed them love, but then at the same time, it was like, ugh, get away from me.
and you know what's funny? I had the complete opposite. Like my mama was so concerned. She tells me this all the time. She was like, she was so concerned about me entering the real world because I came from such a place of love. I was the only child in the house. I'm the youngest of all the
Or
first
only child.
cousins. Yeah, like the youngest of all the first cousins. Like my mom is the youngest sister of her siblings. You know what I'm saying? It was only two
Another
girls.
spoiled one.
She was the youngest sister. And so she had me at 39. So all of them had already had kids who were grown.
Right. Okay.
So like I'm literally the baby of the family. And literally everybody, like my uncles and them, they even like today I call my uncles and I just told them I love them. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm like I love y'all because y'all are lit. Like my uncles and my family literally like babies me because I'm the baby.
Yeah.
So my mom was like, I've never really had to deal with resentment existence in love. Like I've never had a brother that like roughed me up. I ain't never.
Yeah.
So like I've always been so you can have whatever. And originally, like in my teenage years, like I was that to the wrong people, and that toughened me up. Like
Yeah.
I think my first real relationship toughened me up. Not saying that he was a bad person. I think that I gave him a level of love that he wasn't accustomed to.
Okay.
And it kind of made me like realize like, whoa, you can't give that to everybody. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it kind of changed me, like, not in a bad way, but it just made me realize like the world not gonna love you how you love
So
the
I got a
world.
question for you then, because that's real shit that you mentioned that. What about the people, that tend to you got yours like yourself and
Mhm.
myself, because oh, let me switch mics real quick.
I
It
don't
might
think
be that
it's. I
mic.
I
It's
think
definitely the mic.
you think it's that mic.
I mean, it's something.
It's definitely something with the mics. However, on the flip
Mic
side,
check 1 2 1 2. Hey, hey. Arf, arf, arf. All right, y'all hear me now? Okay.
you a dog,
All right. On some days. Hey, Auntie Brenda.
Auntie. You heard him say he was a dog. You hear that?
She, she like, we got dogs running through some both sides of these families. She don't sound like that though. So don't be Auntie Brenda. But what about for the ones that grew up off of like the more survival mode, and then the ones that grew up in love? Is there a median or somewhere that those two types can
It depends
meet
on their
at?
area of life.
Yeah,
I
because
feel like people who grow up off natural survival mode has to learn
to
to
love.
function into the loving world.
Okay,
I feel like if somebody raised in survival meets somebody who was raised off of love, meet at the wrong time in their life, they won't be compatible.
that's real.
What's going to happen is the person based off of survival is going to use their survival instincts to feed off that person
Oh, of course.
who's raised off of love, and that
Yeah.
person who's raised off of love is going to be damaged.
And that's what happens here in our wonderful city of Milwaukee, is that so many people that was raised off of love
Meets
have
people who were raised off
people
survival.
that meet off people's survival, and then y'all end up making kids with these, and then fucking your careers and fucking your lives up because you think that you could change a man or woman who was raised off of survival. You can't. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know these street niggas out here ain't no
First of
joke.
all, ladies on my page, on
Oh
your
shit.
page, everybody, if y'all think y'all could change a man or raise a man to be a man more than his mama could, let that hurt go, sir. You can't do it. Like I've learned that you can't even keep a man that don't want to be kept. You can't keep a man that don't want to be kept.
Nah.
You can't make a person love you that don't want to love or that don't know how to love. Sometimes it's not that the person don't love you, it's that they don't know how to love you properly.
She said you speaking facts, girl.
Thank you, Mariah.
Oh
But
yeah.
and that's just facts. Like and I've learned that from experience. Sometimes it's not that the person don't care about you, it's not that the person don't love you. It's none of that. It's the fact that that person does not know how to love you in the capacity that you need to be loved. Like, and that's why I'm really big on love languages nowadays. Like, I need for you to learn your love language. I know my love
What's your
language.
love language?
Mine's is physical touch and
Okay.
Affection. Yeah, I'm a touchy feely
I
person.
don't know,
Acts of service
I
is
need
next,
love
but
and
like gifts,
affection.
I'm not big on gifts. You don't have to buy
You
me
don't got
gifts.
to no.
Like
You don't need to pull up
birthdays, Christmas is cool,
the
but
Tiffany
like
purse and
all
jacket.
that extra stuff, I'm not that type of person. Like it's the more of calling me and being like, "Hey, are you good? Do you need anything?" It's the attention, it's the affection, and then like me being up under you, like you know what I'm saying. Like people don't realize that when you kiss somebody in their mouth,
Check, check.
that you literally
Exchanging
you're
fluids.
exchanging fluids, but you're releasing endorphins.
Yeah. And you know what's crazy though? I feel like I done gave my energy to women. Like I done seen, in the past, you ever see, you feel like you done gave your energy
Autumn,
away.
I feel
Like,
you, but I honestly have never dated a guy that has been in therapy.
oh man, this mother freaker right here. I love that guy. Shout out to WB. Welcome back,
Hey, WB.
niggers, to the
But
WB.
I have never dated a guy that's been in therapy for real. Like not when we started. I've suggested therapy to somebody and they've went and they've done it and it's been better for them. And even after therapy, we didn't work out because we just weren't compatible. Um,
Mm.
Yours is love languages, acts of service and affection. I feel you. Acts of service is cool
I
for me
think,
too. That's
yeah,
my second. That's my secondary. Everybody has multiple things, but some things are more like mine's is definitely physical touch, quality time.
yeah. I
Those are
like,
my
I like,
tops.
I like physical touch. I
That's
like,
the top.
I
tone.
like fish touch. I like a little. Of course, you gotta have that time, man. But I hate now that I'm at this age. I hate spending time with people that I don't really want to spend a lot of time with. And sometimes I find myself anxious with the person I'm spending time with when you ain't really supposed to be spending time with that person like that.
It's been
Shout out
doing some,
Tone.
yeah. Shout out to Tone who just walked in. That's our producer. It's been doing some weird like stuff.
See, that's why I cut.
Oh,
I cut one of them off. I knew it.
and that
See,
was better.
yeah. See,
You
I can tell.
smart. See,
Yeah, yeah,
I got you. I got words of
yeah.
affirmation for you. Smart.
I am. Go
You
ahead,
are
put it all in me.
important.
Yes,
Yes, you
please,
are a strong black.
Lord,
You are
please,
intelligent.
please say it. Say it. I need all that.
I got you. I'm gonna give you some more when we get off the air. I'm gonna tell
2022
you
has been
everything
a rough
about you.
start for me,
It
man.
is.
I don't let it show on my face. I just keep on pushing. It's been cool though. God bless me.
Yeah,
I done switched over a new job. I'm just really just trying to hone in on my talents
and that's cool.
and I really just want to be able to network and work with my
I'm
people
gonna
more.
fix you a plate and speak words of affirmation over you after we get done. Because I just want you to have a better year going
Yeah,
forward.
it's
Okay.
cool. I'm good now, but
It's never
yeah,
about
it's
your
not.
law, your
Yeah,
L's. It's about your recovery.
yes, the recovery.
The
Yeah,
recovery
and
says it
I've been
all.
recovering. I'm good. I've had a interesting last 16, 17 years. I've had to do a lot of recoveries. So you just gotta keep on going. So I
I
appreciate
feel
that
you.
either way. So yeah,
I got you.
yeah.
I got you. You my
2022 is gonna be
people.
great.
You my people. I feel like. I
2022 is gonna
feel
be great.
like. I feel like we've communicated enough that I can call you my
Oh
people
yeah,
now.
for
You know what I'm
sure, for
saying? I
sure.
feel
And
like we
I and
good
I'm
people.
not big with the people word either, because the older you get, you start learning about this. Probably gonna make people cut off because they don't like hearing about this, especially if they've been one that's talked about me.
Mhm.
If you a snake, if you on that weird shit, I just can't get down with it. And the older I get, my attitude towards the fake is just
It's
every.
about your perspective.
Yeah, well, yeah.
You
I
wanna know
just
why I like snakes?
why?
They irrigate the soil.
Okay, that's fair.
They irrigate the soil. Snakes help you grow
That's
because if
true.
you never have any resistance, you never know how to build yourself to be better.
All right, player. That sounds like a uncle might have taught you. That's some Uncle Junior. Was that from Uncle
Listen,
Junior?
no, that was from Uncle Junior, but
Uh,
that's a real
yeah,
thing.
I
Like
like that though. I like that
sometimes,
though.
like I said, I was
But
raised
you know
from
what's thing about
love.
snake though? Venom. You can take that venom though and make it and do something well with it. Venom is
Mhm.
used to
In medicines,
yes in medicines. So
venom is used in medicines and poisons.
yeah,
It depends on how you use it. It depends on
so
your
yeah, you
intent.
can take that venom and
Hmm.
filter it out
And do some
and
wonderful
save
things with
lives.
it.
Yeah,
Yeah. See,
yeah.
save your energy. Stop hanging around people who throw your vibrations off. It's for
Yeah,
it's
I
all
don't
for
really
a
hang.
reason.
Yeah, I don't hang
Yeah.
around too many people.
And Portia, yeah, acts of service, I don't think are gifts either. I definitely think it's little things. Like my
Um,
acts of service was just calling me. Like I like the whole calling me just to make sure I'm straight. Like, how's your mental? Like, I have a person right now who's not like we not together, we not sleeping together. Like that's just my people. Like, and he'd call me all the time and he'd just be like, I'm just doing a mental health check on you, just check in and see, you know
that's
what I'm
good,
saying, where
dude.
your like where your mind is. Ajamu actually. Ajamu
Oh,
brother
okay.
Heal the Hood.
Yeah.
Like he calls me literally, I've talked to him like 3 or 4 times this week, and he's just like, yo, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, how's your mental health? He stresses me out and he done pissed me off this week, and I told him that. But but he literally is one of those people where he just gonna check in on me. He gonna make sure I'm straight, and I appreciate those things. And people, love does not mean intimate. You know what I'm saying? Love. It
Is the
does
top the
not.
most recent?
It's
Or is the bottom most recent?
the
Oh,
bottom.
damn. Did we miss that many? Hell.
No, we responded to all of them.
Oh, we did. Okay.
As more come in, they go up.
Oh, so I keep having me. See, that's confusing me. You said that? Cuz Samantha, I got that information for you too.
And so, I love is not just a boyfriend girlfriend type of love.
Shout out to Sam.
And hopefully you guys have all learned that in school that it's different types of, philo arrows, different types of love, different capacities. I love friends and I love family.
Yeah,
It's a
like I
familial
love
love.
Courtney. I love Courtney. That's my peoples.
Yeah. So, love is different. So love languages do apply to those type of people. Like me and my friends literally hug each other and tell each other we love each other.
You
Like I
supposed
tell
to. I
I tell
told
all
my
my friends
I
I
hug
love
I hug
them.
my guys and tell them I love them. Some of them want to be thugs and gangsters and be too cool to say it back, which is I'm
Right.
cool with. I don't care. Shoot, my granddad. Both of them. I don't think they either said I love you. They old school. That's the silent generation. They didn't say that like
Right.
that.
But and that's crazy
My one grade
because
dad, I used to be like, I love you. Oh, okay, okay, okay. I feel like that one girl that was unwanted. Like, I love you. Get off me.
Unhand me,
Suck my
peasants.
dick.
no, and you know what's crazy? My daddy is 75 and it's the complete opposite. Like my daddy calls me and checks on me all the time because I'm a daddy's girl. I talk to my daddy every day.
That's what's up.
And every time we get off the phone, we say we love each other. Every time I leave their house,
All right.
we say we love each other. Like I always kiss my daddy on the cheek. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
All right.
I'm a very, but that's just me as a
Yeah.
person. Like,
Ain't no wrong with that. You
people
ain't
who
gotta
know
don't
me
switch
know
up.
that if I love you, I will literally do anything for you, and I will give you the shirt off my back.
Yeah.
But if I don't like you, I don't like you.
Yeah.
I'm a Libra.
Yeah.
Once
My mama
once
was
you
leaving
tip my
September
scales-
26th.
Ooh, I'm September 25th.
Yeah. Oh, my cousins. Corey is the 23rd.
Auntie Brenda said, "What about a friendship?"
What about the friendship? Auntie
It's the
Brenda?
same. It's the same with friendship, Auntie Brenda. Like, yes, you my
Courtney,
auntie
you
now.
ain't look. You ain't a call away all the time. Not well. You used to be, but now you gotta.
I don't like the
now
way
you
you
gotta-
handling Courtney on this
No,
live.
Courtney know I
'Cause
love her.
If she
Courtney know
say
what it is.
she one call away, then she's one call away. I know you
She
one
stay
call
like
away,
two.
Courtney.
She stay like a block away from me. I ain't seen Courtney at all. Courtney, yeah.
Maybe you need to expand your reach a little bit because I don't believe it's Courtney's fault.
Damn. See, this is what happens when I don't even like talking about women in front of other women because you never win this fight. So I'm just gonna stop.
Yep.
Courtney, I love you, girl. I believe you. And I love Libras too. My mama was a Libra, September 26th. My cousin Corey was a Libra, is a Libra, September 27th. My cousin Phil, 23rd. Who else birthday that week? 23rd. Yours the 25th now. Mama 26th. Corey the 27th. Yeah, it's just a Libra. It's a Libra thing. They good
we
people.
Wonderful.
Oh yeah, damn! I forgot you ain't never at home. Damn, she be in the trap house all the time.
See, and you just
Hospital.
tried to
Look.
call her out like she wasn't
You
one.
right.
She making her
You
coin.
right.
She need her money.
All right, my bad. I'm gonna do it again. She
They
do
try to
tell me
do us-
this, and
They
I
try to do
yeah.
it so wrong.
No, don't do that.
Try to do it so wrong.
Don't do that.
So wrong.
We're uniting on this podcast. All right, we're uniting.
We're
on this
united
podcast.
We're
United
united
from
front.
this podcast.
Y'all, I don't even think I got into my heart to say, oh, okay. We gonna go this last little round. You know, how long we been on here, Tom?
Ooh, has it?
Oh yeah. So we gonna do this last round.
All right.
So the hardest thing I think me as a woman, I think is for men is you guys do have a lot of pressure on you guys from society, from every component. I think that society has caused women to put pressure on you guys to live up to expectations that are unrealistic. I think that you guys sometimes don't get accredited things that you guys should. Like we don't give you guys credit for what you do because we're so focused on what you don't do. I think I think as a society we don't show men or women to be fair appreciations the way that they need to be appreciated.
Mhm.
You know, like I know a lot of black men who are doing great things, but because it's so many people telling them what they're not doing, they don't even celebrate the victories, the small wins in life. Like everybody is so big on big
Man.
gains that they don't celebrate the
Not just
everyday.
the constant,
Yeah.
everyday getting up, doing your thing, taking care of business.
It's a
and
lot
staying
of
out
work.
the way. On top of that, trying to gain a business, get into real estate, get into your side hustles, business, merch, whatever you want to do.
I'm about to say this was personal.
No. I'm just thinking about, I'm just
You need some love?
no, I'm
You
good.
want a
I
hug?
got a lot of love. I'm
I will
straight.
hug you.
You give me a hug though. Look. But no, it wasn't me. I'm just thinking about I'm just thinking about the guys, and I'm just looking at the guys that I know and some of the guys that I see on Facebook and ones I know personally. Yeah, you could tell that some cats need more love. I mean, they got love in the house and they ain't getting it. They got girlfriends. A lot of these cats is married, but you can tell that they still reaching. You know what I'm saying? They reaching because they not completely satisfied. So, what's that telling me is that are they
Is
really
that a communication problem now?
it could be a communication problem,
Yeah.
or you know what? and
If you don't
sometime-
tell me what's wrong, I can't fix it.
yeah, and sometimes I think that you get with a person and you haven't really found out how that person can handle on the other end, like handle your emotional, what is that called? Emotional responses, or you got something going on. They may not be able to handle it because y'all jumped into it too soon. All you seen was a pretty face and a fat ass and a nice smile. But when it comes to communication and emotional stuff, you might have just learned in the last 3-4 years of being with this person, 7-8 years, that they're not that compatible as far as communication or emotionally compatible. You know, you might have cried and y'all might have stumped a hole in each other's cars, but you may not have got to that heavy stuff.
Yeah.
It is deepest levels to that.
It does.
Yeah, Tara, you're right. Positive affirmations for sure
go a long way. But you know, to be honest and to be fair, sometimes I feel as though, me personally, that people don't learn themselves before trying to learn somebody else. I know what my problems are. You know what I'm saying? Like I know what makes me hard to deal with sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Like I understand and I have to cognitively be aware of that. And I'm one of those people where I'm not just being like, it's me, it is what it is. It's one of those things that if it's toxic regardless of whether it comes with me or not. Like just because it comes with you doesn't mean that it's right. Like when you cook ribs, you got to cut that extra fat off. Just because it come with it don't mean that it's supposed to be on it.
True.
You get what I'm saying? Like it's just some stuff like I know, like for example, I have a very slick mouth. And I'm not talking about like slick like cuss you out mouth. I mean like slick as in like I can be very sarcastic. Okay. And I can be very like I don't when I'm in a relationship, I don't believe in cussing at my person. Okay. I'm not gonna cuss at you. I'm not gonna call you out your name. I just feel like that's disrespectful, and I would never want to disrespect you on that level because I wouldn't want you to disrespect me on that level. Like I just don't believe that that's effective communication. Right. However, I will be very like, so did you think that was gonna make me? You know what I'm saying? Like I would say stuff like that in a tone that makes it very sarcastic, and because I know that, I typically tell people, let me process before I talk to you. Yeah. Because if you make me talk to you while I'm upset, this is what you're going to get. Yeah, you're saying I don't want to talk to you in that capacity. And so sometimes people don't understand that. And then other times it's like we need to talk sometimes depending on the situation, we need to talk about it right now. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm mad, but we need to talk about it right now because it's one of those things where I'm also an overthinker. Mm-hmm. If you give me too much time to dwell on it, baby, I will come up with 2 + 2 = 4. But if the 2 was negative plus a positive 2, it really equals 0. Yeah. And if the 2 was in the parentheses and it was a 1 behind it, like you have to multiply and then add. And then was it negative or was it positive? And like, we doing, like
I see.
I'm one of those people where I will look at it from 8 different perspectives because I'm an overthinker. Yeah. And that affects me in every part of my life. So I know that about me. In music, I overthink. That's why I don't write before I go to the studio. Okay. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. Like when as a writer, as a artist, I sit in the studio in the dark and I have to let the words be recorded because if I take it home and I try to write it, I'll read each line and I'll be like, that sounds stupid. Other people be like, that sounds great. I'll be like, that sounds stupid.
Yeah, I know, I get it. No,
yeah, so like I know my character flaws.
Yeah, I'll go into a lot of different thoughts, processes, and stuff like that. But yeah, I try not to sweat myself. You overthink too much, then you get to calling. You get doing stupid calls and doing stupid shit. You get drunk and then you get to.
Yeah, I'm one of those people where.
Yeah, I overthink and then I'll be out with the boys and then I duck off and be laughing like, yeah, everything's funny. Then I'll go to the corner and be like, yeah, what's up? What you doing? Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out, you know what I'm saying?
And it'd be like 2 weeks. It'd be like 2-3 weeks later. You'd be like,
you just be thinking too heavy. Yeah.
And you know me as a woman, I just find it funny how.
Man.
Hey, when somebody hits you with that line, just don't even say nothing.
Yeah. I don't like none of those. We need to talk or any of that text. Especially if we ain't talked in a while. Don't hit me with no we need to talk or none of that shit. You better hit me up like some You said,
what if y'all need to talk?
It probably don't need to talk that bad if we ain't talked in a while. Believe me, it ain't gonna be one of them we need to talks. You know what I'm saying? It ain't gonna be that. It ain't gonna be
it might.
Shit.
It might.
Nigga shit.
If you
No,
it might.
Ain't gonna be no we need to talk. Look, I'm saying them need to talks for everybody else. For real. Think I'm playing.
All right, y'all. We've been here for our allotted time. I'm gonna let Mr. Nick Sanders, our special guest for today. Is there anything else you want to say about being blackity black?
I just love y'all, man. My black people, man. Just my people in general. I really appreciate and understand the struggle of just getting up every day, taking care of your people, taking care of your house, taking care of your mama, your grandma, your aunties, grandparents, especially ones that was raised in a village like me.
I gotta cut you off.
My bad.
We gotta answer.
Oh yeah,
Brenda.
Oh, Auntie Brenda.
Before what do we do when the man has an Oscar Meyer Wiener. Me
Damn.
personally, he got to go. I can't do nothing with that.
Oh, well, we see Miss Brenda, Auntie Brenda, is still getting in the mix.
Yeah, Auntie Brenda. I don't do anything but
Auntie Brenda, she said,
leave.
if they ain't looking like this, you ain't messing with them, huh?
It ain't. I ain't
Speaking to the
saying, you
mic
know,
when you talk to Auntie Brenda.
I can't do. And that's me personally because
Look, my other cousin just clapped her hand.
yeah, because honestly, like, okay, so with intimacy and physical touch and things like that being a big thing to me, of course,
Gotta drop it on the
sexual
table.
relationships, sexual relations in a relationship means a lot to me as well. And if we're not being intimate in that nature, like I just don't feel like we're gonna work out. Like I don't feel like we have a healthy relationship if we're not having sex, and I'm not gonna have sex with you if I'm not being satisfied.
Yeah. Yeah. If she
You
weak,
can't have
no.
And as a man, like if you're in a relationship with somebody, she doesn't want to sleep with you, you're unhappy as well. So now we both just unhappy.
Yeah, I can't deal with no weak sex. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
It's just what it is. And that's just in the end of that. Like, I don't care. You know. That's why I guess the hoes get all the attention because they be having all the good great sex. You know.
That's
The
not
ones
true.
well,
That's not true.
well, not the well, the hoes, the ones that got looser when we was in our younger ages, because it's for sure.
I don't like your energy.
That
I want to have a whole stage right now.
Well, that's cool.
I'm gonna have me a whole stage. Doggone it!
No, ain't nothing wrong. No,
it's my time to shine.
nothing wrong
I'm
with
about
it.
to have me a whole stage.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, you about at the age where you can have one right before you get to that real serious stage.
Yeah.
But just to end it up, what we were saying, I'm just glad that that my people doing their thing. I want to shout out everybody that I know that's working hard, getting up every day, taking care of their business, and then everybody that's on Shay In and that I haven't met from Shay In, and hopefully I'll get to come out in the future and
Yeah, I fired you twice, but I guess I rehired you 3 times.
Well,
I guess
thank you. I'll put another application.
You know, you still here. I fired you twice, but I rehired you 3 times.
She said blue pills.
Come on, blue pills. I heard. Hey, it was an advertisement for some yellow ones the other day, and I had to look. I said, "What's the yellow ones?"
That sound like a heartburst.
Man, they said blue and yellow on the Viagra commercial, and I wanted to know what the yellow ones was about.
Blue
is that for women?
yellow.
Like, is the blue for men and the yellow for women?
I don't know.
No.
We'll find out. We experiment. Look, what we're gonna do? We'll do some experiments.
We'll do some experiment and let y'all know.
And find out. We'll look up some pills and figure out and get some old 40-year-olds and 50-year-olds and see what happens.
Yeah, right. And my last thoughts on being blackity black is, y'all, I cannot express this enough. Be true to who you are. You know what I'm saying? Be true to who you are. I love being blackity black. I love y'all who are blackity black. Like, even y'all who get on my nerves, who do niggerish stuff.
Even if you represent never mind. Go ahead.
You let it go.
Yeah.
Let it go. But some of y'all who are even doing stuff that, maybe not represent us so well, I still love y'all. There is power in melanin. There is strength in melanin. There is resistance in melanin. And it's been literally embedded through generation.
That's true. That's true.
And it's a proven fact. Like, it's a proven fact. They even use melanin now to create energy for technology.
Yeah,
it's a wonderful thing to have. So all my melanated people, I love y'all. And just remember that being black is not a struggle, it's a privilege. It's something that everybody can't do. A lot of other people who are not melanated, if they ever had the opportunity to be it, they will fold under pressure. But we're still here. You're still here. You're still fighting, and you're still strong, and you're still beautiful. Okay.
And if you just listen to what my boy Pac said, if they could be black, then they'll switch. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
That's real.
They would definitely, if they could be black, they would choose.
Go ahead and listen to Lord Knows by Tupac. He said that on there.
Mm-hmm. But those of y'all joining in, we are actually wrapping this up. I appreciate y'all, no matter how late y'all are, but it's okay. Rewatch, comment later. Of course, we can reply. I'll look at his, and I'm sure he can look at ours.
Right.
I appreciate y'all so much. I'm gonna let Nick give y'all his tags in a second. But as for me, I am Shay Harris. I am your hostess with the mostest. And this is the Dosage Podcast. You can catch us every Wednesday here at 7:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. I love y'all. I think y'all are wonderful. Be blessed. Be everything that you can be. Be your best version of you, wherever that is right now. You want to give them your tags?
Oh, So if y'all need my tags, who need my tags, it's Nick Sanders. At Wisco Brian on Instagram, and then Nicolas Cage at Twitter. So if you want to find me, Nicolas Cage on Twitter, it's pretty much neutral on all. Sites. So much love to y'all, man. Take care of yourselves. Love y'all for real.
Love y'all.
And watch some gas prices. Put 50 to the side for the weekend.
Don't watch them, baby, because you're going to have to use them anyway.
Yeah,
so
I may need a ride.
Yeah.
I may need a ride. I got gas money.
Y'all follow us at the Dosage MKE and Shay Harris on Facebook, CHAE Harris. I love y'all. Peace, love, and hair grease. And remember, we are Black History every day.
Amen.
And y'all have a great night.
Take care.